What's going on, everybody? It's the kid, it's the boy, it's Egal. You already know it's Egtv, and we're gonna get started. Just before we get started, let's get some of the stuff out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, please go subscribe and check out my content. I'm gonna be doing content consistently. And just before we get into more of the Arsenal content, if you're still here, check out more of my stuff on Twitter. You can catch me on Twitter at TheKidEG, and you already know what that is. Anyways, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a late night stream, and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So let's first talk about houssem and Thomas Partey. So Thomas Partey and houssem have been linked to coming to Arsenal for so long that it's not even funny anymore. When is this going to happen? We don't know. One thing we do know is that these two have been linked to the club consistently, and that we would love to see both of them come in. So the price for houssem has dropped a little bit recently, and they're stating that his price could have dropped as low as 40 million, where Thomas Partey, they're constantly linking us to Thomas Partey. And today, we actually heard more news about Thomas Partey. We've been linked to Thomas Partey again, but this time, there was a Ghanaian coach who coaches in Ghana for a team, and he says, I think he should definitely go to Arsenal. His exact words were, the Ghanaian coach, Partey is a pretty great player, and he's capable of adapting in every situation, which means he'll be able to find himself in a favorable position should he join Arsenal. You know what? A lot of people have been talking about Thomas Partey joining Arsenal for a long, long time. And you know what? I think this can really happen. I would love for this to happen. He's a baller, absolute baller. And you know what? His ability on the ball to keep the possession, keep the ball ticking over, just all around ability is just absolutely amazing. And you know what? We haven't really gone through why Arsenal want him. You guys know why Arsenal want Thomas Partey? I can break that down for you right now. 1 second. Let me go find this. I seen an amazing video on this, an amazing article on this. Why Arsenal want Thomas Partey, okay? So Arsenal want Thomas Partey for many different reasons. One, he's that midfielder that we've been looking for a long time. His ability on the ball and off the ball is stupendous. He's able to win back possession high up the pitch and turn defense into transitions, in addition to many other things that he can do. And Thomas Partey, in my opinion, is one of those guys that we just have to get. We have to get him. It's not even a joke anymore. If we miss out on Thomas Partey, we could be setting back the club several years. And you know what? That is something that we don't want to do. Thomas Partey is an absolute baller. His all-around game is just so polished. He might not be the best scorer. He's not a creator, but what he does can actually lead to possessions where you guys can score more goals. And that is what you need from a midfielder. You need a midfielder who can play both sides of the game, who can win the ball back high up the pitch, who can create. And let me just tell you guys a little bit about him. So his strengths are that he's able to pass the ball really well. His stamina and conditioning and work rate is amazing. He is 185 centimeters tall. He's right-footed. He's a Ghanaian international. He can play center mid and DM. In addition to, I forget how old he is. He was born in 1993, so that would make him 26 or 27. I'm sorry, my math is not that good right now. But his discipline is the weakness. He does get a lot of charges, and a lot of those situations where he just gets a yellow for pushing down the man too hard. But he's a similar player to the likes of a Fabinho, a Wilfred Ndidi. You could even compare him to the lesser players that are like that guy that's at Sheffield United, Sander Berg. He's that kind of midfielder who can just pop up with a rare goal here and there, but he keeps the team ticking over. He does everything. You honestly underestimate sometimes how valuable this man can be to Atletico Madrid, right? Now, in 48 appearances, he has 5 goals, 1 assist. He is at 83% passing percentage. He has 16 yellow cards, no reds, and on whoscores.com they value him at in and around 40 million, right? So that is a little bit about Thomas Partey. Now, when it comes to houssem aouar, on the other hand, houssem aouar has a lot of people talking about him, and houssem aouar is just as good of a player, and he's also younger. He's 22 years old. He can play as a left wing, he can play as a cam, he can play as a center mid. He's more of an attacking player than a Thomas Partey. His weaknesses, his defensive contributions are not that high. He's not the best at defending, but what his ability with his vision, his technical ability, and his agility on and off the ball is absolutely amazing. Houssem aouar is now being linked to Arsenal, Manchester City. He's been linked to Juventus. He's even been linked to Real Madrid, at times Chelsea. He's been linked to so many different teams. Now, last year, in all competitions, he had 11 goals and 9 assists. That was okay. And what he did, he was not the most attacking player, but 11 goals and 9 assists is pretty good for a midfielder. If you ask me, that is really good from a midfielder. And I don't underestimate his value going forward for the football club. What he could do on many different levels. He could help us out in so many different ways. But that is just another story for another day. Now, let's go through the Arsenal squad and what we think about this Arsenal squad right now, because I think sorry, technical difficulties there. So yeah, let's get into the comments. Anyone who wants to join in, you can. I'll put the link in the comment section. You guys can jump in if you want. The link is in the comment section. Anyone who wants to jump into the stream, you can jump into the stream. Big up to you. Yo, what up, Natish? Okay, so let's get it started. So now we got ourselves a good little situation here. Now, what I can see here is that with Arsenal, houssem aouar would bring a different dimension to our midfield. We lack creativity and attacking presence. And yes, it didn't show in our last win when we won 3-0. But if it wasn't for Willian's creativity, that game would have been a different story. Willian was absolutely a beast. He showed that as a free transfer, that was absolutely crucial of a signing, and it was a good signing. We got him for free. No, it didn't cost us a penny. And you know what? He is honestly one of the best players going for us right now so far this season. He's done really well for us so far, and this is all you can ask from a player. All you can ask from him is to do what he's been doing. He's been consistent. He's been a consistent player for Chelsea, and you know what? He's been one of their best players. Last year, he was one of their most creative players. He out of all their players, he ended up creating 76 chances, and their next closest creative player, I think, only got 46, and that was Mason Mount. So when you think about it, he was really, really good last year for Chelsea, and Chelsea underestimated the value that he brought to their squad. And our squad depth has gone up another level with him coming into the team. You cannot underestimate how valuable he is as a player, and I'm very happy that we have gotten Willian on a free, because think about it, how much money would it cost you to get a player that can contribute to a team as much as he's contributed to us that first game? Now, in other news, there's been a sad departing with Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is departing the club, and with his Instagram post that he put up today, very heartfelt Instagram post. You guys need to check it out. Very emotional. He had some people, he was talking about how he was just talking about a lot of different things, and if I could play it for you guys right now, I'll just play it for you guys right now as we speak. It was quite emotional how much he was talking about the team and how he appreciates everything and how he appreciates the fans and how this whole 10 years has been good for him.
To try and have my chance. I've done it. I wait. I always pass the frustration because football is not always easy like everyone thinks, you know. And I said to my family, I said to my teammates, this is my time. I'm 27 years old. I got loads of games on my back, and the talent was there.
And he was just talking about how he got to the FA Cup final, and then he was also saying he appreciates what happened with the club. And he was just,
and it was the right time for me to step up. And they all understood Arsenal. And they support me for my decision. For me, Arsenal and Jerry Payton are.
Yeah, so basically, he was saying how he was saying goodbye to the club. He was thanking the club for everything that they've done for him. He appreciates everything that the club has done for him, and he's very happy that he's going to be getting an opportunity to be the #1 starter. Bro, Pepe should not be on the bench. Okay, yeah, Pepe should not be on the bench, but look at it a different way. Don't look at it as Pepe's on the bench. Look at it as our squad depth has improved so much that we can have Pepe on the bench and we still are performing at a high level. That is not a bad thing. Sorry, bro, something you don't have no clue what you're saying. Just come with better context. Challenge League Gunner when it comes to Arsenal daily news date. Bro, what are you talking about? So yeah, Nitish, what's good, Nitish? What's good? So yeah, Emi Martinez played hometown club Reading. He's really, yeah, he is really good. And you know what? Emi Martinez has been really good. And I honestly think Emi Martinez could do a lot for Aston Villa. And I wish him the best, honestly. I wish him the best. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he does well. And you know what? There was a big deal today. If you guys missed it, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang signed the thing, and he released a video.
Arsenal fans, finally, as you know, I've just signed the thing. I wanted to share this with with you guys, and yeah, so happy, a bit nervous, a lot of people here. So yes, people were asking to sign that thing. It's finally done. I'm really happy to staying here. Yes, this is my home. As you know, I feel so good here. So yes, it's a great day. Hope you enjoy your day. Yeah, we have a beautiful weather today. And yes, I said I signed the thing because I want to become Arsenal legend. And
yo, Nitish, what's good? Yo, Nitish.
Yep, I can hear you. Already done 3 streams now. This will be the 4th, you can say.
What's going on, man?
Yeah, all good. Doing voiceovers more or less these days, and starting off the page on the Arsenal FC fans as well. Monetization probably soon. So let's see how it goes.
Nice. Tell me about Aubameyang, man. Aren't you happy we signed him?
I mean, I think we were going to anyways extend his stay because of the pandemic. Not a lot of movement is happening, apart from maybe Chelsea. None of the other clubs actually have money left to spend. Real Madrid and Barcelona, who were said to be contenders for him, are broke right now, you can say. The fact that Barca had to sell Author and get in Pjanic showed the condition that they're in. So I don't think they were anyways going to get him. And Real Madrid is the place that he wanted to go, but they have some upgrades coming to the stadium and other things, as confirmed by Adam. But he can be a bit dicey with respect to his opinions. But yeah, so there are things happening with those clubs. They don't have the money, so ultimately he had to sign for us. He had to re-sign and extend for us. And the only problem that Arsenal fans will be talking about is why they took so long. They make us wait all the time.
Yeah, they were milking it. If you remember, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang had this tweet that he put out back on the 16th of August. We're in September now, 16th of September. Literally made us wait a month.
Yes, and Fabrizio also said yesterday, I think, or in the early in the morning, he said that a couple of tweets. He sent a tweet out which said that a couple of offers had been rejected by Aubameyang. So I think that is what it read as. If you see Fabrizio's tweet today, today early morning, it read out. It read out as that Oba signs was the hashtag, but it said that two offers rejected. So I think he then agreed to the third one that he must have gotten from Arsenal.
Yeah, what do you call it? A lot of rivals will try to throw salt and say that Arsenal were the only club that he had offers from, but that is BS. You're right. He did have Fabrizio Romano did state that he did have offers from two clubs that he rejected. One of the clubs were in Italy, and I think it's Inter Milan, and the other club, I think, one second. I have the tweet right here in front of me. So he says, yes, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang signed new contract, and also he turned down two bids, one in Spain and one in Italy. So I think that Spain bid was probably Barcelona, and the Italy bid was probably Inter Milan or AC Milan, one of the Milans. But he turned down two bids, and for him to stay at the club and sign the deal, you heard what he said. He wants to be a club legend.
Yeah, I think he's almost there in terms of being a club legend. How far do you think he is? I think maybe one or two more good seasons and he's already a club legend. I think he doesn't have a long way to go with respect to being a club legend.
Yeah, I was looking at the goals. Actually, when you think about it, it's kind of weird. You know who's fifth all time in goals for Arsenal right now? It's Theo Walcott at like 100 something goals. Third place is what do you call it? Robin van Persie. Fourth is Dennis Bergkamp, and obviously we know who second and third is with Ian Wright and Thierry Henry. But I was looking at the goals. He actually needs 60 more goals to pass Robin van Persie. So do you think he can get the third spot and pass Van Persie within 2 seasons and get 60 goals in 2 seasons?
I think the way that we have played in the second half of the current season, he should be getting more than 25 goals in this season. I mean, in the way we have played towards the end of last season, he should be getting more than 25 in this. This season is the real season that he could become the undisputed king of the Premier League in terms of number of goals.
Click on the link and join the stream, Harris, if you want to jump in. Okay, you were saying? Continue, Nitish.
Yeah, I was saying that this could be the season where he could be the undisputed king of the Premier League, and like he could win the Premier League Golden Boot by a mile if he remains fit and Arsenal continue to play under Arteta how they have played, because the 2 seasons that he has done it in a way people will say despite Emery. But this time he will do things with Arteta. That is, playing as a team. The team will play as a unit and a good attacking unit as well. So I think now the overall play will be better, and we will expect Aubameyang to score at least 25 goals this season.
Yeah, honestly, man, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's consistency at goal for Dortmund and Arsenal is he's just a top quality player. I think you can say he's world class at this point. You cannot debate it. I don't think there's a debate anymore that he's world class. Anyone who debates that, I think they need to get their head checked out.
Yeah, and also I'm happy that Lacazette has stayed at the club. Lacazette's contribution to his goals will also be important. Willian will add another 10 assists, you can say, in a Premier League season. Pepe, if he gets maybe another 10 assists, so maybe around, say, you can say, I am expecting 25 goals from Aubameyang based on the form that he has shown so far. Towards the end of last season, in pre-season, at the start of the season, the goal that he scored again against Fulham. So based on those, I am expecting minimum 25 goals from him if he plays every game of the season. Minimum 25.
Let me ask you this: Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang playing on the left. it has shown that playing on the left doesn't actually decrease his goal output. He still scores a lot of goals from even the left flank, as we've seen in the game against Fulham the other day. Even though he's on the left, he can still score a lot of goals from the left, from the right. It doesn't matter where he is, he can still score.
See, the main thing is the role of a striker right now in this team is a lot different. Like if you have seen Lacazette's role,
One second,
Sure.
Nitish. I got Harris joining in. Harris, what's up, Harris? Who do you support and what's your name, bro?
No, my name's Harris. I support United, yeah. But personally, you know, with this Aubameyang deal, I think with Arteta's project, by the time, like, say if you man win a trophy, yeah, I think he'll be way past it. I think for Aubameyang to win trophies, I don't think this is the right deal, fam. Like, personally, obviously, if you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, this is sick. Like, this is the best news you can hear, innit? Yeah. But bro, Aubameyang, I don't think he can win like major trophies like Champions Leagues at Arsenal. Like, and I also feel like, that putting him on a big contract is never a good deal. Look how happened to De Gea. Look how happened to Ozil, man. They just completely change after these big deals as well, bro.
I know, but it's a different level of fish. What we're asking him to do is we're not asking him to be we're not asking him to score 20 goals every season for the rest of his 3 years. What we're asking him to do is help us in this transition phase where we're trying to get back to the level that we need to be. And if we lose Aubameyang, we're not going to get much money in return for him. So it's actually better for the club to hold on to him, get him to sign a new deal, and he could live out the rest of his career at Arsenal and become a legend at the club. And he's thinking about legacy. I generally think he's thinking about legacy, and for him, legacy-wise, it makes more sense to stay at Arsenal. What do you think, Nitish?
One more thing I just want to add, his base salary is I think 250k a week, which is nothing great. The incentives, when you add those, I think it becomes 350k or 360k. So he's not getting an extraordinary deal. We got Ozil who has more. But the thing with that is also we'll be getting rid of Ozil's wages by next season. And I think we are not Arteta is not trying to win the Premier League in the current season. I think a more realistic win can be maybe we can try to win the Europa League now. That is what could be a realistic target with the top 4 finish also. So we are not trying to win the Premier League directly. Arteta will not try to push such a jump from 8th place to directly top of the Premier League. I don't think he'll be expecting that at this point. If we are able to get maybe a Thomas Partey and an aouar, both of them, then maybe that can be a realistic hope. But right now with the squad, I don't think it is possible because we need to get a lot of deadwood out and get in at least some decent backup players. So let's see. And maybe by mid-season, we'll understand where we'll realistically finish. But the Premier League title right now, no. Champions League, we don't even need to dream about the Champions League. First, we need to get there to actually win it.
No,
what do you guys think about this squad, though? The squad has improved. Let's be honest.
No, I'll say the squad. I think, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sad Gabriel didn't sign for us. I can't lie, because first game he scored a header, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like it's his first Premier League game, He killed it. Like at the start he was a bit shaky, but he done a really, really solid job. And I think the guy's got the physicality for the Premier League. Look at people like Chelsea. Chelsea bought Werner, First game, the guy's already got like an injury, I think, They got Ziyech. Ziyech is already injured. This guy's coming from the French league, bro. No injuries. I think
he hasn't played for 6 months.
Yeah, another thing. That's why I'm shocked how, because did you see the Chelsea game? How Timo Werner had something on his leg? Like, I was just like, what the hell is going on here, man? Timo Werner is meant to be your main striker. That's why I think, if these players don't have the physicality to come to the Prem, I personally think after seeing that with Timo Werner, I think he'll have a hard season because I didn't expect him to get injured. I thought he'd kill the Prem. Like,
no, I think it's just one of those. It's just one of those niggling injuries where you can play it off and you can play the next game. I think Timo Werner's going to play, but Gabriel. We had 2 signings who played man of the match performances. I don't know who. In my opinion, Willian gets man of the match guaranteed for me, but he's a good shout too, Gabriel.
No, but Willian's experienced in the league, bro. That's the difference. So Willian's been playing for like 7-8 years. Gabriel came first game, scored a deb. a debut goal as a defender, bro. Not even like wingers get debut goals, but he got it, bro. That's the difference, man. Man came in. I think the confidence of the club is high. Like right now, the direction of where it's going. I personally think if you lot remove the deadwood, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, the way United are moving, I personally think. I think we can get top 4. I just think Chelsea won't get it because their players need to gel together. I personally like, but I personally think Arsenal's project is like
it's exciting
to say this. It's exciting, yeah. It's actually exciting, but it pisses me off as a rival fan, man. I just want to see like because Arteta is so clued on. He has made Mohamed El Neni do masterclasses. Mohamed El Neni we're talking about. Man came from the Turkish league. The Turkish league, yeah. He was on loan, and now he's doing masterclasses. Fucking.
But you come back a different player. You come back a different player when you go on loan. When you go on loan and you come back a different player.
I know, but bro, it's the Turkish league, man. It's the Turkish league.
Come on, but Fulham is not a master class to be proud of. He needs to do it regularly.
Liverpool actually patterned that game. I can't lie.
Yeah.
He was playing well. I don't understand.
MK Dons, he scored a screamer from half.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Like
he's looked good, but 2 games too. Just wait for 2 games. I want to see the Premier League edition of the Liverpool tie. Just wait for 2 games. If he can do it in that game, then yes, we can rate him high because if you see, he plays with Xhaka. Now Xhaka won't be pushing forward too much because of the fact that Xhaka, if he goes forward, he can't come back. So El Neni also has a role in a way to carry the ball forward. So I think he can't do that. He can't create forward like play, and that is why Ceballos and he will interchange. I have said this on a few shows. When Ceballos is pushing forward, like when you need goals, it will be Ceballos playing. When you need to protect a lead, when you need to protect a game that you don't want to concede a goal in, it will be El Neni playing. So Arteta will use them in that combination until we get another player defensive or like partey or aouar.
Aren't you happy that we sold Martinez, but we didn't sell him to Chelsea? Because I was worried we were going to sell him to Chelsea.
Fam, if he went Chelsea, you lot would have had a problem. I can't lie.
Because he's good. He's good. He's going to be a good fantasy pick for people picking a Aston Villa goalkeeper.
It works both ways. If we sold him to Chelsea, we would have at least gotten 50 or 60 million for him. Definitely. They are overpaying for every player. We would have made them pay for him at least, if not 50, I'm saying a bit high, but at least 40 odd million for him if we sold him to Chelsea minimum. We could have used.
I don't think 62 million for Havertz is overpaying. Personally, I think he's like a 100 million pound player. These men got him for 62 million. Werner for 50 million. If you see the numbers,
but you know the numbers are. You know the numbers. You know what they do. They're saying the Sancho deal is worth. Now somehow it's worth 130 million. That's BS.
Yeah, 120
when it's
million.
Manchester United, they add up all the wages and everything. But when it's another club, they just say, "Oh, okay, this is the actual salary that they actually paid base." And this is like what they imagine what they did with the Timo Werner deal. That's actually a cheap deal. But Havertz, their deal actually comes out to the same price as Pepe. But the papers don't tell you that. The papers just tell you, they try to make it look like a good deal. There's an agenda, bro. They're against Arsenal and Manchester United. And when it comes to Chelsea or Tottenham signing players, they want to make it look like it's so cheap.
No, but their fan base ain't that prominent in the football game. That's the thing. That's honestly the only reason why. That's why, you get every player linked with like United and Arsenal. Like personally, I think I got a question for you. Would you rather have aouar or partey? Because I personally I can't see you guys signing both of them. It's too much money.
I think age-wise, the club would probably want Aouar, and Aouar is actually cheaper, and he would contribute in that left-hand side of the attack that we use so strongly. But I think Thomas Partey is the guy that we need, because in my opinion, Thomas Partey is that he's similar to like a Fabinho and like and Ndidi. He's one of those, and like Ndidi, he's similar to Ndidi, I would say, more than Fabinho. He's one of those guys who is so crucial, wins the ball back the most. And you know what? Surprisingly, he's top 3 in Europe for most dribbles from the midfield. The only guys who dribble more than him are Thiago and Kovacic.
Yeah.
But I would say with aouar, yeah, like if you saw his Champions League performance, the guy's 22. He was bossing that midfield against City. Leon make him he's even captain of Leon at times. Yeah, Leon have a lot of faith in this guy, man. You need partey is a leader, I would say as well. But
He'll get aouar.
I personally think aouar. Oh no problem, man. I think when teams sit back, I think aouar's that creativity you guys need. Like I think it was the Aston Villa game, man. I think you man were really struggling with that one. The one that they beat you 1-0 or something like that. I think if you had a player like aouar there, he could have changed the game 100%.
I think if we had a player like Willian at the time too, because Willian is super creative compared to what we originally had at our flanks. Think about it. Pepe really is more the guy who runs behind the ball, and Pepe has a problem. I don't think he's going to get to play too much now that Willian's here. It's going to be a situation where you're going to have to fight to get into the team, and that's a good thing. So I like that the manager has headaches. It's a good thing.
I think Willian, if you want to play Pepe and Willian, then xhaka will be the defensive midfielder. Willian will play next to him. He'll carry the ball forward from there. Pepe on the right wing, Lacazette center, Aubameyang left. That is how Willian and Pepe can both play. Otherwise, the other option is if Aubameyang is playing center, Willian on the right, Pepe on the left. Those are the two ways that they can both play together. But apart from that, Pepe is going to be benched by Willian, because Willian is Premier League proven. He isn't going to take penalties at Arsenal, but he doesn't need to. He'll give 10 goals in a season and minimum of 10 assists.
Yeah,
but the other thing is
all our corners too.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I just want to add one thing. The only way that we can sign both of them is if we sell, once we sell Torreira and once we are done with Martinez already, which is done now, we will get one of them. The other, if we want to get the other one, we need to get rid of Mustafi, Kolasinac, and probably Guendouzi. If we get rid of all three of those, I don't think
Lacazette's staying. If you guys heard what he said after the game,
Oba said
in the interview. In the interview after the game, he said that the media keeps saying that I want to leave and you guys want me to leave, but I'm not going nowhere. I'm happy at Arsenal, and I've always been happy, so I'm planning on staying. So in his mind, he plans on staying, and the club have looked at a possible replacement for him, which would be Osman Edwards.
A players like Lacazette ain't gonna come out saying "fuck Arsenal." Am I allowed to curse on there?
Yeah, go do your thing.
Yeah, like. He's not gonna go like "fuck Arsenal, I'm gonna leave." No, like you have to be professional about these things, man. Like Simeone really wants him as well. Like I think with the amount, if you guys deep it, compared to United, I think our attack's solid here. But the amount of depth you lot have, Nketiah, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Willian, Martinelli. When's he back, by the way? Because he hasn't been playing.
December. He's injured.
Man, I kind of wanted to watch him play. I can't lie. Yeah, and Reece Nelson as well, man. Like you don't have so much. You have so much depth. I personally think even if Lacazette were to leave, it would be calm. Like because your youngsters, they play for the badge. I've actually deeped that. Like,
bro, Sheffield United offered us $3 million. They disrespected us. They tried to offer us $3 million for Balogun.
Shit.
We told him F off. 15 million minimum for that kid.
I can't lie though, yeah. What Arteta done, he was smart. He played all the kids. Like your youth have more Premier League experience than most of the youth in the Premier League, yeah. And even though you lot were in a bad point in that situation, I think a lot of people get stop focusing on the fact that the more people are focused on the fact that Aubameyang he was scoring so many goals, but your youth were also banging. Like I remember Willock came in, he was banging goals, and Nketiah would get goals as well. He also got the red card, I can't lie. You have Martinelli, Reece Nelson. They got you crucial goals, man. Who scored I think it was Nketiah scored Southampton. Reece Nelson bagged the second goal for Liverpool. You lot have loads of good youth, man. And I think personally, players like Willock, you lot can make a profit off them if you lot don't want to keep them. And I think
that's what it's all about.
Willock needs to go on loan.
I personally think you lot could sell Willock for like 25 to 30 mil.
Nah.
No,
that's a lot. That's a lot. You're being too nice.
No, I'm being serious because Arteta's made some of these dead ballers. Yeah, he's made Mustafi look like a baller. I just don't understand.
Mustafi was balling under Emery at the end of the season.
But Mustafi, yeah, I don't know, when Arteta came through, yeah, I think he was looking even better. I think Arteta's improved your shit players by a lot. I can't lie.
Yeah, he has.
But players like Lacazette, it just worries me because I don't know why he got that many goals. I know he was injured, yeah, but he should be scoring more than that. That's the thing.
Yeah, this guy. Look at this. Yo, bend over. Let me tell you something, bro. When it comes to working with somebody, and you appreciate it when you're doing it, but there comes a time where you have to do your own thing when you see that it's unsustainable to continue at the level that it was at. So I had to do my own thing, and all respect to Sonny, but you know what? I just have to do my own thing, bro. I don't hate the guy. I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a cool guy. I consider him a friend. But I don't know if he's okay or anything. But he hasn't spoken to me since he told me to F off the channel. So he told me to leave. I didn't leave on my own will. He told me to leave, so I started doing my own thing.
Hey, bro, should I tell you the truth? I only found out about you from Football Terrace. Like, I didn't even know what Sunny TV was. I can't even lie. Like, I just respected, on the Football Terrace, like, your opinions. Like, you had a lot of good opinions. Like, I respected that, innit? That's why I was like, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. You get me? Like, because you come on, the Football Terrace there is live when you come on there. I can't even lie. Like, after an Arsenal game, your reaction is it's just class, man.
Yeah, you're making me smile. Thanks, bro. You know what it is? For me, people might laugh at Arsenal a lot, but in my opinion, I'm super optimistic on the fact that people look at, I think it's a British culture, man. You look at you're very pessimistic fans in British culture. I'm Canadian.
I think British society is pessimistic in general. Like, a lot of people, like, they're a bit too serious at times, man. They're like, nah, this doesn't work. Like, but I can't lie.
Imagine never getting bantered. Imagine never getting bantered because Manchester United is a 3-hour flight away from Liverpool, and you won't have any fans from Liverpool or Chelsea or City in your city, and your city is only. So in North America, the way it works is, if you're in Toronto, think about how far I have to travel to the next team that we play. You know what I mean? So if I had to go to New York, it would be like an hour flight. It would be like an 8-hour drive. You're not going to see New York Knicks fans in Toronto talking shit about the Raptors. You know what I mean? Where here you'd get bantered, and sometimes I'm not used to the banter. I'm on the defensive so much. I'm always defending the club.
But that's UK culture in general, innit? Like, the banter makes everything more fun. Like, I can't. The thing is, let's be honest. When it's your team, that's when it's not fun, innit? But when it's someone like, for example, Chelsea, it's just like, for example, if Chelsea went and lost to Brighton 3-1, everyone would have been mocking them, for the amount of signings they made. But personally, I think, personally, where do you think Chelsea are going to end up in the league?
I think Chelsea are going to end up 3rd. I think Liverpool are going to end up 4th. I think no, my bad. And it's going to be Manchester. No. I think Chelsea are going to drop out. Manchester's not going to finish 3rd, and Liverpool going to finish 4th. Man City's going to win it. Liverpool. What am I talking about? Who did I have? No, I had Chelsea 2nd. My bad. I'm so confused. I forgot my own thing. So I had Chelsea 2nd, Liverpool 4th, City 1st, and Man United 3rd, and Arsenal 5th.
But don't you think it's a problem that Chelsea have bought so many players and they need to gel them together? Don't you think that's going to be a problem? Because if they signed a goalie, a bigger problem.
Liverpool haven't bought in a player for 2 seasons.
Yeah, but like, come on, man. Klopp. They've got. I think they'll get Thiago through the line, and I reckon if they get Thiago alone, bro, they're gonna be something else, man. I can't lie. With that team, Thiago in the mid.
Prime, the link is in the description. It's in the comments. Come on if you want to come on.
That midfield is something else, bro. Like Fabinho, Thiago, like Henderson's not sick. I'm not gonna lie. I just think he's a good captain for the team. Like, I think without him, they do shit. Like it was, but I get where you're coming from. I think is the African Cup of Nations happening? Because if that happens, I think they're pretty screwed. Because
if the African Cup of Nations happens, I think we're okay. We can be okay without Aubameyang for a couple games. We seen it last year when he got the red card. We survived, right?
Yeah.
Yo, we got Prime in the house. Prime, what's good, bro?
Yo, I'm good. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yo, defend that point. Chelsea, do you think they bought too many players? It could actually negatively affect them?
No, not necessarily.
Bro,
Okay,
that's
so
so
People say we bought too many people. Well, no, people say we bought too many players. Werner and Ziyech have already gelled with the squad because they've been here for since the season ended.
Ziyech is already injured though, man, and he's not even. He played a friendly, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he had. Yeah, okay. But being injured has nothing to do with not being settled with the squad, though.
No,
yeah, he's right there.
No, you're right there. Yeah, go on.
Just wanted to add that Werner and Havertz have been playing together for Germany. So
exactly.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
So that will help Havertz. That will help Havertz settle into the Prem. People say Havertz had a bad game. Okay,
you know what I want to laugh at?
However,
I want to see
his
Thiago.
first game.
Yeah,
no,
it's not even that it was his first game. That he literally signed not even a week ago.
Yo, but Zuma's your best center back. If Zuma gets dropped for Thiago, that makes no sense in my opinion.
No, he won't. He'll be partnered with Thiago. At least that would be the best thing to do.
Are they putting Tomori on loan? Because like I think
apparently
after the marijuana thing, he has to go on loan.
Wait, what happened with the marijuana?
Bro, the guy got caught smoking dope.
Oh my gosh. Man.
Who?
Tomori. How do you not know about this?
I didn't hear that. So
in the summer, I was speaking to a Chelsea fan. He's like, "Yo, Tomori, he's in trouble because he got caught smoking dope."
Okay. Well, Chelsea must be really good at keeping things quiet because none of the Chelsea lads know about this, and I don't know about this. So
I'll show it to you later. I'll send it in the group chat.
Wait. How much did you lot pay for Havertz exactly? Because I swear it's 62 million. Because Egal was like,
I don't know. Apparently, he's the highest transfer. I think it's like 74 or something like that, or 76.
But, see, bro, I told you it's closer to Pepe's price than it is.
But I'm telling you now, if United bought him, they would have paid 100 million. So I don't know their transfer negotiation.
That's because United don't know how to negotiate transfers properly.
Bro, listen, man, we've got actual crackheads managing the team.
Oh, you're a United fan.
Yeah.
Oh man. Look, what do you think about United?
Well, the way you're still working with Sancho, if that was Marina, that would have been done a month ago.
Bro, I think Sancho's gonna happen, but right at the end of the season.
Yo, I have a hot take. Tell me this though. Sancho, he kind of reminds me of don't take what I'm saying out of context, but he kind of reminds me of the hype around Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott finishes Arsenal.
Don't do that, bro.
Theo Walcott, put respect on his name. He finishes Arsenal's 5th leading goal scorer in all-time history. He played really good for us.
Theo Walcott has a stat for Arsenal where I think, how long was he there? Like 10 seasons or something like that. He has a stat where it's like 10 goals and 10 assists average per season. Bro,
he had one season where he got 19 goals and 14 assists. No, 21 goals and 14 assists.
I remember the Reading game. Man.
You guys don't rate him? You guys don't rate him?
I know. I rate Theo Walcott.
No,
but my thing is,
too many injuries.
I think he could get destroyed. Because the man think about it this way. You have Riyad Mahrez got 16 goals and like 11 assists and got player of the season. Theo Walcott got 21 goals and 14 assists, all comps, and got called shit.
What season?
This was I forget what season it was, but it was I think it was 2 seasons before Leicester won the league, so it must have been 2013.
Yeah, I remember. No, I remember when he came onto the scene, he was heavily rated. Like bare pundits used to gas him in it. Like when I was a kid,
he was in the England team. This is why I'm comparing
I know.
To Sancho. But similar age bracket at the time. He came in when he was 16, actually, from Southampton. He was supposed to be the next Henry. He was supposed to get the 14 shirt. When he was playing as striker, he was scoring every single game until that Tottenham game when he got injured. So when I'm saying the comparison, I think it's actually valid. But if I ever say it on the football terrace or anything else, I'm going to get laughed at.
No,
Because
but
now-
you could say
now-
this. You could say the same about
Aubameyang-
Greenwood,
Aubameyang-
Hudson-Odoi, like all
Greenwood
of this shit.
too.
That's
Greenwood's a baller.
not
But
Egal-
Sancho is much better built than Theo Walcott, and he
No.
plays more prominently as a winger.
Yeah, that's even
Yeah.
Greenwood's got a better build than what's called Walcott, and he's not even a winger. He's a number 9, fam. Like that's the difference, bro. He's just playing right wing because Ollie's like, listen, I don't want to play Dan James there because he literally don't know what to do when he gets to the final third, innit? And
I don't think it. No, but that's nothing to do with Dan James. That's coaching.
No, I know.
Yeah, that is
that's
true.
Bro, I'm not gonna. I don't. United, yeah. I can't lie. We've done like surprisingly good, yeah. But I don't know what's going on because it's just sometimes I'm just like, yeah, like the team's going in a good direction. Other times I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We've like Sancho. We've been negotiating with him for I think like a year now, bro. 1 year for a player. I just don't know. It's frustrating, man. I can't lie. It's
Yeah,
frustrating.
guys. After this, I want to. After we finish talking about football, I want to talk about FPL. If you guys are you guys in any of my leagues? I think Prime, you're in one of my leagues, right? So I can find you.
Yeah, I'm in your leagues, but with FPL and stuff, that's not my forte.
Yeah, you
Well,
just do it for
I've got-
fun.
No, I don't. I don't do it for fun. Last time I created one, I did it for a week and then I forgot about it. I stopped changing the stuff because it wasn't interesting me.
Yeah, no, it happens to everybody. Every year, everyone's gassed at the beginning of the season, and then the season's coming to an end, and everyone just falls apart. But yo,
Oh no, yeah.
going back to football, are you guys super excited for the Liverpool-Chelsea game? Or
No,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm excited. Is Pulisic playing that game?
What up, Will? Pulisic should play. I'm excited for it. It'll be interesting to see. I think Thiago Silva will be brought in with Zuma, which will be good. If Mendy
In the
signs,
first game.
he might probably start. I don't know. I mean, the lads are saying that he should start. And look, there's no worse game to put him in, so you might as well. I guess. I don't know.
You know what? I think personally that game, Liverpool, tough game. I don't know if putting Mendy right in the first game from the French.
I wouldn't either, but they all, the whole Kepa thing and Caballero isn't much better apparently. So
yeah, Prime, you got roasted for backing Kepa. I rate you for backing him at least because that's something I would have done.
I don't support him. It's the point of I want to keep positivity within the fan base. I don't hate this because we know how mentally footballers are and how it could affect their mental health and stuff. And also, I don't want abuse to a point where, for example, what Liverpool fans did to Karius or some of the Arsenal fans did with xhaka or the way Tammy was getting racial abuse at the start of last season. Reece James got racial abuse.
No, I don't fuck with that, man.
Exactly. So that's why, yeah, you can say he's terrible, he's trash, whatever. He shouldn't be playing for us. It's all well and good, and you can throw banter towards him. Great, do all that all you want, but I don't want fans to take it too far because if this was a different goalkeeper that had a terrible season last season, and he was, for example, if he was black or from a Muslim ethnicity or something.
Yeah,
this would be 100% worse. So
talking about racial abuse and all that, did you guys catch the PSG game?
Yeah, bro, I saw the highlights. Yeah, Neymar punched the guy, bro. He didn't even punch the guy, bro. It wasn't that. But I can't lie, I don't fuck with this racism thing, bro. Like in the games, like literally they've been screaming Black Lives Matter in every football game, yeah. And they do they take the kneel, and they're still doing the stupid shit. Like, what's wrong?
Because they don't actually care. For me personally, I'd rather they didn't do all the Black Lives Matter and kneeling and stuff because they don't actually care. Because if they did care, they would have. If they actually cared, they would have done something. Not even about the Neymar stuff. They would have actually done something from the beginning. Because you can say, we have Black Lives Matter on the adverts and on players' jerseys, and you can have the say no to racism adverts that go around. But what's going to happen is it'll go, and I even predicted it. It'll go away for a few months. Then something else will happen. Another player will get racially abused, and then it'll be this whole big thing of stamp racism out of football. then there'll be another ad, and it'll keep going on and on and on. The cycle always continues.
So look at this. So Neymar got a red card for punching the man. This guy got a red card. This guy got a red card.
It wasn't that deep.
This man got a red card.
Like
this man got a red card. So how many red cards are there? There was a there's a complete brawl. People falling on the ground. Commentators are going crazy. So this all happened at the end of the game. It kicked off at the end of the game. So how many is that? That's 1 red card.
5.
2, 3, 4, 5 red cards at the end of the game. The game's done. They're giving out red cards in the 99th minute of a game that had only like 5 minutes extra time. Madness.
You know what the mad thing
madness.
is? Yeah, they lost that game. I can't believe Marseille won that.
The whole game was
home. No, were they playing at home? Was
the whole game?
They're playing at home too.
PSG.
Yeah. Don't you remember what happened?
It's not gonna affect them without Neymar.
Don't you remember what happened when PSG made it to the Champions League final? They had banned people in Marseille from wearing PSG's jerseys. If they would have won, they had actually done that. They had passed the law that you're not supposed to wear PSG jerseys in Marseille. So this is because of the kind of atmosphere and the animosity that is between the two clubs.
Yeah, that's deep. That's too deep. That's too deep. That's way too deep.
I didn't know French football was that deep, man. That don't even happen in the UK, fam. What's going on here?
That happens in the NFL for like you can't be in Washington rocking like a Dallas Cowboys shirt. People are gonna give you a problem. But like I don't know, you can't go to Tottenham Stadium with the Arsenal shirt, walking in all the way. Some people they get changed while they're in the stadium.
Yeah, Ty does that.
Yeah, Ty does that. I think he's bummy though. I think he's scared. Yo, what happened to Harris? Harris jumped out. But yo, let's talk about this, guys. You guys, oh man, this guy is talking about Claude. Yo, Claude, you know what? I had respect for him, but I lost all respect for Claude after the whole racist shit and after the stupid shit that he said to me before. So I don't really talk to him. Anyways, bend over, man. Talk about football, bro. Forget about all the beef.
Egal, stop saying his name, bro.
Yeah, I know his name. It's a joke.
Yeah, I know. No, just don't. Because you know what people are like.
I'm not saying the whole thing.
No. I know that. But you know what people are like. They'll clip it up and they'll slow it down and stuff.
For them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Harris is back. What do you call it? I just wanted to ask you guys a question. Who's going to be the goal scorer this season? Who's going to be the leading goal scorer? Is it going to be Vardy again?
No, you know what? I'm gonna say Martial, bro. Martial's winning it. No. I don't care. Martial's doing it.
Yo, someone's here. Yo, what's good? Yo, who's this? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Probably from your chat.
Yo.
Yeah, now he's
disconnecting your mic and disconnecting it. Can you guys hear him?
No.
I can't hear the guy.
Yo, jump out and jump back in. Jump out and jump back in, okay?
Marcel's problem is he can't go on for like maybe 6 or 7 games without getting injured. More than that.
Oh,
he literally played through all.
That's not even a comparison. You can't compare a man who's consistently scored goals in the Premier League to Timo Werner.
No, bro, this is Martial's come up.
I can't compare what, man? Martial.
Timo Werner and Salah. You can't compare them. It's not a fair comparison to Timo
Salah. Salah's not a striker. He's a forward. Timo Werner's an actual striker.
No, I'm not making fun of neither one. I'm just saying it's not a fair comparison.
I know. No, that's my point. You also can't compare the fact that they're playing 2 different positions in different systems.
Yeah, it's like comparison. It's like trying to compare friggin' Martial to what do you call it? Willian or something silly like that.
No, but I'm not gonna lie. Maybe Bruno Fernandes if you get enough penalties this season. Maybe, innit?
You know what? Bruno Fernandes, that whole penalty thing last year was a joke.
He's not getting neither not getting as many penalties as they did because everything balances out in the end.
No, but you know what? United actually, the reason why they get their penalties is because their players are quite tricky with their feet.
No. We're really good in tight spaces. Look at Martial, man. Like last game against the season.
True. Egal, that's true. That's why I say they won't get as many penalties because it all balances out. Because if they got so much last season, it'll even itself out for next season.
Do you feel like referees? Do you feel like referees in the Premier League are like referees in other sports, and they have their favorites that they kind of like they look out for certain moves that they do, and they're like they don't get enough respect for certain things that they do. So like I know in the NBA, if a referee likes Chris Paul or like LeBron James, he's going to give them a little bit more calls. The superstars get more calls. So do you think Manchester United get more calls because they're the big club?
Nah, bro. If a team's gonna get, actually, to be honest, Liverpool did get bare calls this season with their 2 penalties against Leeds. But I personally think that Ollie goes in and he probably tells the players, I can't coach the team for shit in it. Just win us the penalties to win us the game in it. Because, bro, these players, what they do in tight spaces, not meant like they just pattern it in it for us. Like Pogba against Tottenham, he patterned us that penalty, bro. Like I think personally, like Ollie probably tells the players just to go out and win penalties as well. Because, bro, that tactically, that guy is done out here. What else can you do to win a game, bro? Like,
so you're Ollie out.
I'm not Ollie out in it, but I just think I've seen his games. Like he literally does not make any shit player look good. Like you just need to give him more. Like Arteta, I've seen him make El Neni look like a baller. I'm just like, bro, he can never do that to Dan James. And that Dan James in Wales was playing all right. He got an assist, but under us, he looks clueless. Even in Chelsea, Ross Barkley's looked all right. I can't lie.
Yeah, let's answer this question. Let's answer this question from Will Taylor. Everyone, take your turn. Who do you think is going to win the Golden Boot?
Martial all day, bro. I'm gonna back my player.
Okay,
bro, it's gonna be.
But you have to give him the penalties. You have to give him penalties for him to win it.
He banged.
If he got the penalties last year, he would have won it. If he had every single penalty, he probably would have won it. Because you guys had 13 penalties. The Golden Boot winner only really had 22 goals.
Yeah, but if you take Salah's goals, penalties out, he has less goals than Martial.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you score goals, but the penalties also play a factor. And if Martial isn't scoring pens, that, like, for me, I want to say Werner, obviously, but I don't know if he'll be a penalty taker. Yeah, again, I don't know if Jorginho will be the guy starting for us. So if Jorginho's not starting,
can this guy hear us?
Werner to be?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's your name, bro?
My name is Noor.
Noor. All right, bro. Who do you think is going to win the Golden Boot?
I'm going to have to go with Aubameyang.
Okay. You're an Arsenal fan?
No, I'm a Liverpool fan.
Oh, honest man. I respect that. Anyways, Prime, I cut you off. What were you saying?
Yeah, I want to go Werner. I'm assuming Jorginho won't be the guy starting. It'll be Kante and Kovacic as a pivot. So I would say Werner will be up there to win a Golden Boot. If not, and he doesn't, if Werner's not taking pens, then it'll be Vardy, Aubameyang. Yeah, it'll be Vardy and Aubameyang as the 2 Golden Boot runners, and Salah.
I'll just add one thing. I think Pulisic, if he plays the entire season, can be a contender for you guys.
For Golden Boot?
Yep. If he plays the entire season, he's not dropped.
I think
no. I don't. Unless Pulisic takes pens, which I don't think he will.
No, I don't think Pulisic is going anywhere near the Golden Boot.
Who's your man's free kick taker now that Willian's gone
though? Well, against Brighton, Reece James was taking our free kicks, and he got an assist from a corner.
Yeah, he did. FPL.
I think this is going to be Reece James' come-up season. I can't lie, bro.
I know he will. Reece James will perform better than Trent this season.
Yeah, but he's what is he, the captain for the under-23s? That's why you think he didn't get picked for the England team?
No, it's due to the fact that we're in this moment where everyone just loves playing Trent, but you'll find it. I'm the only person who, no one else has found out why Trent doesn't work well for England. They will this season.
No.
Because he gets exposed defensively.
No.
So if Trent was at Arsenal, he would play in the midfield. I think they should play a 4-4-2 for England and have him as the right mid.
That formation's a bit outdated, though. I can't even lie to you.
It doesn't matter, but the thing is, it would work. But the thing is, they have too many attackers. How are they going to play with Rashford, Kane, Sterling. How are they going to fit them in a 4-4-2?
Bro, it's not the attack. The defenders are shambles, man. Like,
Yeah,
Joe,
you
like
can't have Eric Dyer as your defender.
Harry Maguire is our mate. Fucking hell, man, we're fucked. I can't.
He
like,
started.
You're a United
Harry
fan.
Maguire, Eric Dyer. Bro, you know what? I'm a United fan, but I will never agree with that sign. You know, United fans.
Harry Maguire is a good defender, man.
Bro, for 80 million, he's not. That's what depresses me.
Okay, yeah, but the reason why he's 80 million is because you guys could not negotiate him down.
Yeah, I
We
know.
got Chilwell.
You only
got
pay.
Chilwell
You only
for-
pay what the player's worth to you. And
Yeah,
No, but
Manchester
you say
United, he was worth a lot.
but Egal, you say that, but Chelsea went from, what was it, 80 million for Chilwell to like 40 plus add-ons.
Hey, Egal, listen. If Chelsea are getting Chilwell, yeah, a left back, yeah, for 50 million, how bad are United at transfer negotiations? If they're paying 80 million for Maguire, bro, I think literally, yeah, before a transfer negotiations, these guys smoke something, yeah, and then they do it because
United should have negotiated. United should have negotiated Maguire to at least 60.
United are crazy. I'll tell you why. The year before, they refused to pay 60 mil for him. When Mourinho wanted him, they were like, "Nah, it's overpriced."
This is stupid. Yeah. You know what the mad thing
is? You know what
is?
United is? They're that guy. They're that guy in those comedies who they tell him, "How much do you want for it?" The guy says, "Okay, all you got to do is pay 40," and the guy says, "No, I'll pay 60."
No.
They do silly things like. It makes no sense,
No,
but you know what?
You know what the stupid thing United have done is, like Ollie was saying in interviews, Man United, you know when the coronavirus that's happened, he's like, we can do things other clubs can't. We can take advantage of this corona market. Bro, you signed a one player. What are you doing, fam? You can't even buy a franchise.
Chelsea are the only club to take advantage of the market.
No, Chelsea
on Reguilon. I think Reguilon will be a good signing for Spurs. However, he may not.
He's using it as a stepping stone. He's using it
young,
as a stepping stone.
Yeah, but like you can say that about Arsenal as well.
Bro, their manager.
No, but I've said that about Arsenal. I've said that about Arsenal players in the past.
No, with who though?
No, but
in the past,
I'm saying their manager. I'm telling you, Arteta's. Bro, I don't even like Arsenal, yeah. But Arteta's change. I like Arteta in it. Yeah?
Okay, yeah, no, I didn't say Arsenal. I didn't say Arsenal now. I said Arsenal in the past.
Yeah, let me ask you guys all a question. Let me ask you.
Reguilon is a good player, man.
Let me ask you guys. Don't you think Bale to Tottenham? He hasn't played regular football at a high level for a couple of years now because he's been a bit part player for Real Madrid. He comes to Tottenham. Do you think he can hit the ground running? And does it make sense for them to lose Dele Alli in that deal?
You act as if he's not fit. He is. He's just not. Okay, he may not be match fit because he's not playing games, but he is fit. And it's not like he doesn't want to play. He's just been shunned out. I think he'll do well at Spurs.
What about Dele Alli going to Real Madrid, though?
Well, that's not happening.
That's not happening.
That's the deal. The deal is Dele Alli to Real Madrid.
Dele Alli to Madrid.
No, the deal is a swap deal where Real Madrid pays 50% of Bale's wages and 100% of Dele Alli's wages, and Tottenham get him for free on a 1-year swap deal.
Bro, what? Real Madrid are buying players like Dele Alli now. What's going on?
No, it's not. They're not buying. It's a 1-year swap deal, basically.
Yeah, but one year.
It's literally like a trade, a loan trade.
No, but why? Why do they want Dele Alli?
It's Dele Alli.
I guess they just want more goals from the midfield, maybe.
But
they've got Erdegaard. They've got Erdegaard coming through, man. They've got good players.
Real Madrid they develop their youth just as like similar to what Chelsea are doing now. They're buying young players to see if they can make the cut. If they don't make the cut, they're just going to sell them. Let's be honest. Real Madrid have some ballers that would get into a lot of Premier League sides. Just like Liverpool.
Look at Hakimi that they just sold.
I don't understand why they sold him. Personally, that guy is class, man.
Because they already have Carvajal, and apparently, what's his name, Ardiozola is rated highly. So,
but let's talk about the decline of Liverpool before we continue. I want to talk to Noor. Noor, Liverpool haven't bought a player.
Yeah.
Before you answer, Noor, Egal, what you were saying on the terrace about Liverpool, I understand your point. To be fair, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with that. I don't think it should necessarily. No, I don't think. I think what you made good sense, but I think
I spoke too much.
No. What you did was you I guess you kind of spoke on top of what you said, and you explained it too much to a point where it kind of looked like you went all over the place. But it made sense. They don't have the money to spend, so they need to kind of sell to sustain what they're doing. So should it be Salah or Mane? No, but maybe or Firmino or something like that.
No, Firmino needs to be dropped into the number 10.
No, but
what I think is Liverpool haven't bought a player for 2 seasons, and my whole argument was for 2 seasons you bought players, but not first team quality players, and no team in the top 5 leagues that is competing for every trophy has done that. That is unsustainable.
Well, you say 2 seasons. They didn't do it last season. This season will be the second one, so we'll see this season how it really pans out.
Even the season before,
they'll get Thiago. They'll get
no. The season before they bought Alisson, Fabinho.
Okay, no, yeah, you're right. I'm talking about the Naby.
But they use that on Coutinho money. I don't know.
Yeah, the FSG does
they don't
not
actually use their own money.
They don't spend their own money.
Let's ask a Liverpool fan. Are you worried as a Liverpool fan?
No. I'm not worried at all at the moment. Mainly because it's Klopp. If it was any other manager, I'd probably be worried. But the thing is, Liverpool were going to spend this summer big, but obviously what happened with the COVID stuff gave them excuse. What is it? The owners, it gave them excuse not to spend. So these guys, they like to live within their means, innit? So plus they've got other sporting franchises they need to look after. So the issue is, does Liverpool need to? Do they need to strengthen? There's no panic at the moment. That's the thing. They can go until January and see what's this team saying. If it needs strengthening, I'm sure they'll go into January and strengthen. But at the moment, there's no panic. And plus, I think Thiago will be coming right deadline day.
No, but I don't think Thiago's coming unless you guys lose Genie.
No, I think Genie's going at the end of the season, definitely. But I think Liverpool will just sign.
No. Apparently, Wijnaldum's signing a new contract, so I don't think he'll sign Thiago.
He said he wants to stay at Liverpool. He's not going.
He does want to stay at Liverpool. The only issue is he wants 4 years. Liverpool offering 3. So if they don't agree, I think he'll be gone like Emre Can did on a free at the end of the season. But Liverpool can get a replacement right now. If not, they're willing to wait for Thiago in January.
The same way. No, but that's not going to happen. Thiago in January, when he'll be 6 months left, and any club can sign him. No.
Exactly. And he wants to work in the club.
No, he doesn't. The same way Werner wanted to join and Chelsea got him. No, but he doesn't. All his players wanting to join.
Werner's different. I'll tell you why.
How?
I'll tell you why. Because Klopp spoke to him and said, "Can you wait?" Werner said, "No, I'm not waiting."
What makes
Thiago, Klopp has told him, "Please wait," and he's waiting. He's refused. How many people is coming for him? PSG.
PSG haven't come in.
Barcelona. PSG have. They've all inquired, and they've all been told, "No, he's made his decision. He's going."
Barca are a mess right now. He's not going to Barcelona. You don't know how things are going to be in January.
Barcelona want Wijnaldum. They were going for.
Who's to say that?
Barca has no money.
Who's to say that Man City in January don't want to go and sign Thiago? He's a world-class player. Any Man United could go sign him. Even Chelsea, any team could get him. He's a world-class player. So
they could technically, but what I'm saying is, Liverpool always, and especially with Klopp, when he wants to sign someone, he always said, like, for example, do you remember when we went in for Van Dijk in the summer? And Southampton weren't playing ball.
Yes.
And then it all collapsed and they were trying to report us to the Premier League.
Yes.
Yeah. So what did Klopp say? He said, "We'll come back in for you in January." He could have went to Man City. He could have said, "Nah, piss off."
No. The reason why he didn't go to Man City is because Man City weren't willing to spend that money.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you, he was willing to wait. There are players that
he was willing to wait because he wanted to leave. He didn't go to Man City because Man City were not willing to spend the money.
But there were people that wanted to sign him. I think Chelsea was even interested.
Chelsea weren't interested. I'm a Chelsea fan. I would know. Man City wanted to. Pep looked at him, but he wasn't willing to spend that type of money for Van Dijk. So it was only Liverpool.
Man City not willing to spend money. Come on.
No, they weren't willing to spend that sort of money on Van Dijk because at the time they didn't believe he was worth it, which In hindsight, yeah, but at the time they were right.
Yeah, but
especially with the injuries he had.
The thing is, I watched the show where you guys were going off at Liverpool. At the moment, Liverpool are in a strong position. There's no panic. You see, if we were in United's position, catch-up position, Chelsea's been spending, so that's all right.
You say this, but as a Chelsea fan, or you're a Liverpool fan, and may I ask how old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay, so you've seen your teams win trophies in the past, and I don't mean this with any disrespect, but it's been a long time. As someone who's seen us retain a Premier League, as someone who's seen my teams fail to retain it, it's due to the fact that we did not spend correctly. And Liverpool failed to sign.
When was that?
What, with Chelsea?
Yeah,
just a year before,
when Jose came back.
Yeah.
First season we finished third. Second season we bought Fabregas, Costa, Courtois came back from
won the league.
Felipe Luiz. We won the Premier League. This third season, Jose wanted John Stones, Paul Pogba, and another player, I can't remember his name. We didn't sign them. At the end, the deadline day, we signed Michael Hector and De La Boggi. Jose got sacked by like around Christmas, and we finished 10th. We bought in Conte next season. We bring in Kante, David Luiz, Marcos Alonso. We win the Premier League. Next season, Conte wanted Alexandro. He wanted Koulibaly and another player. I can't remember. No, Koulibaly and Romelu Lukaku. We end up getting Alvaro Morata because we stalled on the Lukaku deal.
Yeah.
We end up getting Bakayoko in midfield and Danny Drinkwater.
Yeah.
Conte doesn't get sacked. We finished 6th and we win the FA Cup.
See,
I know what it's like to fail.
There's a difference between Liverpool and Chelsea.
One second, boys. Guys on Facebook, we're done on Facebook. The time's out on Facebook, but if you want to catch the rest of the stream, join us on YouTube, okay, on Egtv.
Okay. What are we saying? What's the difference?
I'm saying that was the difference between the way Liverpool do it and the way Chelsea do it. When Liverpool don't go for it, like whenever they don't get their first, their first target, they're willing to wait and do the homework and go for someone else that fits the profile. Chelsea would just go for any Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's
no, because we went for our no. You know the thing is, we went for our second and third targets. My point is, if you do not strengthen accurately and correctly with your first choice targets, you're not going to do anything. Chelsea still bought that window, but we didn't strengthen correctly. Liverpool haven't strengthened. That is my point. It doesn't matter.
I agree.
My point is Liverpool didn't strengthen last year and they still won the league. You see?
But you know why you won the league? You know why they won the league? One, you had the hunger to do it because you had not done it before. 2, Man City fell off a cliff and they did not challenge you. This season. And also, you had a thing where there was just no real major injuries. This season, if something happens to Salah or Mane for a long period of time, who comes in?
But what it is, I'll tell you what, the last 2-3 years, Liverpool haven't had major injuries anyway.
Exactly, the way you guys play, it's not sustainable. Also,
we've changed the way we played. We're not going gun ho like you see the way Leeds played against us.
The way you play, the way you play. The way Leeds play against you is not gung ho, and yet they scored 3 goals. Also, if you know Klopp and you know his record, he tends to have 2-3 great seasons, and then his teams fall off a cliff. You're not strengthening
only because their best players get taken.
Yes. So what is the difference between what? Okay, no. Listen. What is the difference between your best players being taken away and not being able to strengthen accurately, and your best players staying, but they're near the end of their? No. I'm not even finished. But your best players staying, but they're near the end of your prime, and you can't even, or either replace them or strengthen your squad accurately. There's none
of our players are like close to the end of their prime. They're all 28. This is their prime.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of 28, 29, 30, they've got like 3 years left.
Yeah, 3 years. So you can.
It's not FIFA though.
You can. Okay, fine. You can say you can wait, but Liverpool. No, fine, you can say that. But Liverpool are world class now. You cannot you have to replace what adequate players.
I would say that Liverpool need to start now building for their second team in a few years. So they need to start buying like 20, 22-year-olds now to be understudies for Salah, Mane.
What, 20, 22-year-olds? What, like Werner and Havertz?
No, they were linked.
Werner, we wanted Werner, but
I know, but that's my point. 20, 22-year-olds. Any players that you bring in are obviously going to be quality.
Yeah,
like Werner and Havertz, which are going to cost a lot of money.
Yeah,
which Liverpool won't spend.
No. Liverpool. If the pandemic didn't happen, Werner would have been at Liverpool.
But no, okay, you say that, but the pandemic did happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now Liverpool have to change. You know.
So okay, so what 21, 22-year-old is out there right now that Liverpool can get for next season?
Literally,
that no other team.
Well, it depends.
I swear down, they were linked to.
Liverpool's profile is quite different to some teams. Like it depends on who they're targeting.
No, not really, because Liverpool were linked to Werner and Havertz, as Real Madrid were linked to Havertz, Bayern were linked to Havertz, so were Chelsea. Werner, Chelsea wanted him as well. United also looked at him.
Yeah.
So you're saying your profile is different. You can say that because you play a different system to other teams, but the players are still more or less going to be the same players because they're all going to be quality class.
I understand, but I'm saying to you is how many like there's plenty of players out there. There's not like a drought in if Man United get a couple doesn't mean that there won't be any more out there, or Chelsea take a bunch doesn't mean there won't be more.
Yeah, but my point is first choice.
No, we don't need first choice at the moment. We need the only that's what I think. First choice that we need right now. It's probably a playmaker in the middle, because for Liverpool they've got like too many similar players in the middle.
Let me jump in, Noor. My whole thing is Salah gets injured, Mane gets injured, Shaqiri's coming in, or Oxlade-Chamberlain's coming in. That is not your level. Right now, you could have gotten a Memphis Depay for 13, 20 million. Same thing Barcelona are doing. But Liverpool can't even afford to spend 20 million on an attacking option, let alone spend 80 million on a Havertz or 50 million on a team.
Yeah, Liverpool's policy is buy to sell. They're not gonna be spending.
And it's not even that. It's also the way that
if it's buy to sell, you have to sell one of your big boys to get the money to fund it. That's why when people say sell either Mane or Salah, everyone says, "Oh, you're crazy." But it actually makes sense because
exactly. And also you say that you don't need your first choice. You need to get second or third. What, like second or third rated players or level players? What, like Shaqiri or Origi?
No. I mean like up and coming young players that are willing that could take their time to develop under the system.
But up and coming young players will want to play. They're not going to be willing to sit on the bench.
Yeah, they'll be willing to play, but they'll be playing 20 games a season. That'll be fine.
How are you going to get
20 games a season?
How are you going to get coming off? That's coming off of the bench. That's different from being a starter.
That's enough for you.
Why would I go to Liverpool if I'm 21 years old? Why would I go to Liverpool, get 20 games a season, as opposed to I could go to a Napoli, I could go to Lille, I could go to Lyon, I could come to the Prem and go to Everton, and get.
It depends on the individual.
Yeah, you guys watch basketball?
Yeah. What's the score?
That's the score right now.
Oh, damn.
Literally 22 seconds left, tie game. Craziness is going on.
I'm waiting for the Clippers and the Nuggets.
This is absolutely mental game. There are 16 seconds on the clock, 14 seconds. This could be a game winner. Jimmy Butler has the ball. No, Kemba has the ball for the Boston Celtics. Now Jason Tatum has it. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 3. Oh, hits front rim. Gets a rebound. Oh, nothing. They're going to overtime.
It's done.
They're going to overtime. Anyways, ignore that. I'm gonna hide that now.
But as I was saying, Liverpool, you got to give them time. If a major injury, I agree with you. If a major injury happens to Salah, Mane, we are literally messed, finished. But that's the risk that they're willing to take.
No, but Noor, I'll say one thing. You know, Liverpool, they got these analysts here, bro. Because Fakir was apparently like a very injury-prone player, they didn't buy him. and Salah and Mane ain't had like records of injuries, so I can't see them getting injured this season. I'll be honest with you, man. Like
no. But all it takes is something. Yeah,
Bad
but all it
tackle,
takes is
bad
something
tackle,
fluky to look at what happens at Burn Leno.
Yeah.
no,
That's something
100%.
that sort of challenge that happened 9 times out of 10 with a goalkeeper, they don't get injured. It's a fluke thing that happened. That's all it takes.
It's true, but that's the risk they're willing to take.
Salah was injured last season.
Are the Liverpool fans actually saying get the owners out because they're not spending money? This is actually hilarious.
That's everything.
No. I've been saying get the owners out from when they before even Coutinho. Before we got the Coutinho money, they weren't willing to spend nothing.
Bro, no, but no, that's true.
Oh man, that's funny. But you know what? You can't then make jokes about we won the Premier League, we won the Champions League, but then and back your team, but at the same time say get the owners out.
Nah, I don't like the owners. I don't even like Arsenal's owners. These kind of owners, just piss me off.
No, United's owners are the worst, man.
We all have American owners. We all have American owners.
That's the problem. I think it's these
American owners. They don't value the club, bro. I think
they're used to a salary cap system. No, they're used to a salary cap system where there is a cap to everything, and this whole self-sustaining football and where the owner has to pump in money, they're not used to this. They're used to stuff just making money for them, and they just sit on it like it's a house.
Do you think they prioritize the American sports over the British ones? Like, even though football is worldwide, like
I would tell you for a fact, Stan Kroenke definitely prioritized the Rams over Arsenal. That is 100% fact. He also does not give a shit about any other franchise besides the Rams. Every other franchise is run by his son, Josh Kroenke. Josh Kroenke is the one when the NBA is doing their owners doing the videos for Black Lives Matter and all the justice stuff and everything. You don't see Stan Kroenke. You see Josh Kroenke representing the Denver Nuggets. You see Josh Kroenke representing the Arsenal team. It's probably the same thing with the Glazers. You see one of the younger siblings running the club, right? But what's going on with FFG is different. FFG, they have guys who just run analytics. Their whole thing is based on analytics.
That money pool.
I'll say one thing. Yeah, Liverpool literally last season, Premier League was shit. Like, let's be like, not for Liverpool, innit? For everyone else, Liverpool literally caught everyone lacking. Yeah, Man United rebuild, Chelsea rebuild, Arsenal fuck knows what they were doing. There, you won a trophy in it, yeah, but like. And they literally just took advantage of it. But this season, Chelsea are looking a lot stronger. Arsenal are looking stronger. Well, United are looking stronger with Van der Beek.
The only thing I'm not really worried about Chelsea or United is
and Everton.
I'm more worried about Everton than Chelsea and United. Because their managers, I'm sorry, their managers is bums, fam.
No, but come on, you deep it, yeah. You know when you were going on that sick run of form, like sick. I would say like that was Liverpool prime in the Premier League season last season, yeah.
Yeah,
we were the only team to take points off you.
1 second, I want to go back to Everton. Everton spent the same money that Chelsea spent on Havertz and the same money that we spent on Pepe. Everton spent less to get Allen, Decore, and James Rodriguez.
Yeah, smart play from them.
Good. That is good buys. Yes, the age bracket is old. They're all older players.
That's the only issue.
Decore is old. No, Decore.
They're all about 29.
29, bro.
Decore is 27. I said. No, I'm pretty sure Decore is 27.
No, 29.
Allen and Hummus are both.
Decore is 27.
They're knocking on the 30s, all of them. There's 30s.
Decore is 27. He's in his prime.
Okay, Decore is young still. Decore.
Alan is 29, but as we were saying, 29-year-olds in this day and age doesn't mean much. James Rodriguez is 29 years old, but again, for the way he plays, he doesn't rely on his pace, so that shouldn't matter.
You know who surprises me?
But
Calvin Lewin. I think that guy's a dead footballer.
No, he's not.
I think he technically.
I'll put him on my FPL.
He doesn't have the ability. He doesn't have the ability technically, but he just works so much harder than everybody else that hard work does pay off sometimes. It gets you further in life.
Passion matching.
Yeah.
No. Calvert Lewin is all right, but he's not gonna be anything big.
Oh man,
No,
he's
but
like,
I personally think Everton aren't gonna be an easy game for anyone this season, bro.
Yeah,
And Leeds are gonna be. That's too hard. Wolves aren't an easy game like already, man. Like I think Tottenham, they're just
let's be honest, Chelsea won 3-1. What was it? 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah, but even they won 3-1, but 2 of those goals were set piece goals. It wasn't an easy win, even though you won 3-1. Be honest. Every team is tough in the Premier League.
Well, Chelsea.
No, but Brighton's gonna get relegated.
I'm not making fun of Chelsea. I'm saying every team is tough. Even though Chelsea won 3-1, when you really take it in, it wasn't an easy win.
Well, you say that, but look, Chelsea have squad depth. So if we're playing a team like Brighton and we start with Ruben and stuff like that, we don't have to play a Ziyech or Pulisic, Thiago Silva, whatever. We have someone like Kepa in goal and we're able to win 3-1. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it shows we have our squad depth.
But I have a question for you. You guys sold Lamptey and you retained Marcos Alonso. That must seem like a joke.
Lamptey is a right back. Alonso's a left wing back.
But obviously in terms of quality, no, he plays on left. He played on the left hand side.
Lamptey played on the right. He's a right back. The reason why Lamptey left was because of he wasn't going to get game time ahead of Reece James. So
I swear he changed the game when he came out against us in the Emirates.
Did Chelsea put a buyback clause on it?
I don't think so.
They should have.
They put a buyback clause on Ake, I remember. But
you know what I think?
Buyback. We have a first refusal. We had
I
a
think
first
Liverpool are depending too much this season. They're going to depend heavily on their youth to see if their youth can take a step forward.
That is definitely true because that's the way Klopp has spun it in the press. And you look at the Community Shield, William started right back and Jones in midfield, and then you had Brewster that came off the bench and took the penalty.
He's got two.
Yo, do you man watch the NBA at all?
I watch the NBA,
bro. I don't watch the NBA. Now you know what? I'm gonna ask you a question. Yeah, like how do you get into the NBA? Like I've been watching football as a kid, so I know to support United. I don't know how to support an NBA team. Like it's weird for me. Like I don't know how to jump straight into something.
I didn't grow up here. You know what I mean? So I grew up.
How did you end up supporting Arsenal? Like that's a mad thing.
No, it's not really. When you think about it, it was passed down from family. Also, I was a big international football watcher before I watched Premier League or any other leagues. I always watched the World Cup, and when I watched the World Cup when I was young, think about it: '98, France won. They won the Euros, and I was just a big fan of France, and that's really what got me into watching football. My dad wanted me to support Brazil, but it was like, come on. I got into the France thing. So ever since I've been supporting France and the French team and a lot of French players at Arsenal, that's really what got me into it. In addition to family, friends and stuff. But let me show you guys something. You know, when you're talking about the NBA and like, how did I get into it? Bro, I've been going to NBA games since I was a young kid. And I have like, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see I was on a Raptors ticket. I was literally the ticket that everybody got when they entered the building that day. Here's a picture. So this is from 2006. I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to put it on the screen. I've been watching the NBA my whole entire life. Since when the Toronto Raptors were made, the first year in 1996, 95, what was it? 90.
Oh no. The Vince Carter days, yeah.
Yeah, so I was a young kid. I was going to NBA games from time, and I was going to Raptors games all the time. And this is 2006, the Pacers versus the Raptors. This ticket cost $206, sitting in the second row, section 107, seat 15. That was a good time, bro. This game that they took that picture was the season before, 2005 season. I went to a game versus the Milwaukee Bucks, and late in the game, we were winning the game, and they somehow took a picture of me. And the next season, I was on a ticket. Every single person that went into the building that day who had a picture on their ticket, I was the picture.
Bro, that's a madness. I can't like that's kind of no, but bro, like if I was to get into basketball, like who should I watch? Because I don't like I know about Phoenix Suns, like man, like Steve Nash and that, but you know, like GSW, yeah, I went into them because like everyone was bandwagoning them back in like 2015. Like, are they still good?
I traveled to New York to watch a game.
No, but Golden State, are they still good?
Golden State's still good, yeah.
They're still good, yeah. This year they just had all their players out.
Yeah, this is my Instagram, by the way. It's pretty lit. I used to take like Instagram model type pictures.
Oh, is that London? I saw.
No, that's Toronto. That's a museum. This is Toronto. This is my.
Is that London? Yeah. Is that a bridge? London Bridge.
Where? Oh yeah. That's me when I first came to London. Now I live in the UK. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you call it? The Raptors is my team that I support, obviously. And this is when we hit the game winner versus Boston.
Yeah. I see that weird smile. Well, I got into basketball because my wife is from America. She's from Chicago, so.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. So when.
Oh wait. How was Chicago? Oh wait, sorry. Go on. Sorry, Noor.
Chicago Bulls are kind of like Liverpool now. They're
don't disrespect Liverpool.
They won a long time ago, but they're struggling, and now they're in that phase, the 30-year phase.
They're not back at all.
Okay, maybe Liverpool is a bad example. Maybe I should say Boston, because Boston have the most titles, and they struggled, and they only came back to win their first league, their first title back in 2008.
Were the Lakers? Because the Lakers about to win the championship now.
Yeah, they went, and the Lakers always. I want a Lakers-Boston final, even though the Raptors are out and Boston beat us. I would love to see a Lakers-Boston final, but hopefully tonight the Clippers lose to the Denver Nuggets.
It's gonna be a game tonight.
But bro, who is the United of basketball? That's who I'm gonna support.
United of basketball, the Lakers.
The Lakers. Alright, fine, fuck it. I'm supporting the Lakers now.
The Liverpool is probably I would say is what do you call it? I would say is Boston, and I would say the Chelsea and the Man Cities would be
Golden State, isn't it?
And Toronto.
Chelsea, would you say Chelsea? Who would be San Antonio though? Would it Arsenal be San Antonio?
San Antonio would be yeah. You can say
Arsenal would be San Antonio. Golden State would be Man City, and then you'd say Miami would be Chelsea. Chelsea would be Miami. When they win with Shaq and Wade, when they win with LeBron James, Shaq and Kobe. I mean LeBron, Bosh, and the Heatles with Dwayne Wade, them three. So when it comes to NBA, it's a lot easier to watch, I think, because there's always buckets happening. It's always something happening. And when you're in the game, when you actually go to an NBA game, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about atmosphere or anything. They make it. It's so artificial. That's why when I went to the Emirates, I was so shocked. Nobody does nothing. It's not that it was. Forget about the whole library thing. Even I went to a Palace game at the stadium. Who is it? Palace versus West Ham or something. I went to a Palace game, and even there, you guys say Palace fans are the best fans. This is that. But even that, it's a weird experience for me going from a stadium where there's always music, there's a DJ, a live DJ.
Yeah. That's the difference between the UK sport and the UK. You guys got music blasting.
Yeah, and I get real food at halftime. I can go get fries with cheese curds and gravy. I can get chicken nuggets, poutine, whatever I want. I don't need to have. When I go to a football game, what can I really eat from the concessions? I don't drink.
When Arsenal got decent chicken burgers, halal chicken burgers, so it's all right.
Well, bro, I think UK people in general, they're like a lot more serious. Like I see some things Americans doing, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how they just live that lifestyle, fam. They just do some stupid shit.
I went to a UK NFL game. They told me to sit down at Wembley. They told me to sit down. Every single time I stood up. NFL game, you don't sit down. You stand up the whole NFL game. They told me to sit down.
Yeah, bro, there's different rules here. That's why, because of the madness that happened back in the day in Hillsborough and stuff. You're not allowed to stand.
No, but guys, deep this year, my first ever United game was 6-1 City. Like that was its peak. The atmosphere.
Oh my days!
Bro, do you know how depressing that is? Do you know, bro? I was like, bro.
What What was your first game?
Who, me?
Prime.
Literally
Prime.
6-1 City, bro.
Prime, what was your first Chelsea game?
I think he's.
Oh, sorry, I was doing. No, I'm here. Sorry, I was doing stuff. I haven't been to one yet.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I just moved recently and stuff, and I was
Nitish,
planning
you
to
been to a game?
go. I was planning to go, and then COVID hit.
Nitish, what was your game?
I've not been to the UK yet. I watched the first game was in 1999. I think it was Arsenal versus Wolves in the FA Cup semi quarterfinals on TV.
What was your first game?
My first game that I went in person was Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. We won 4-1, and after I did an AFTV interview with Robbie.
What year was that? Like 2015 or something, or 2016?
That was the same day that Alexis Sanchez signed for United.
Oh, I might have seen you about that.
I was.
Wow, that's so depressing.
You know what? I'm gonna find it for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it for you guys. So you guys can look for it later.
My first game was Liverpool versus Arsenal at the old Highbury. I used to work at Arsenal as a football coach for the community coaches. So I remember we used to get free tickets. All Arsenal games were free, and I said, "Yeah, I'm definitely going to the Liverpool Arsenal game." And I remember I think it was 1-1. It finished. I think it was. I'm not sure who scored. I think it was Bruno Cheroux. If you guys remember Bruno Cheroux.
No, I don't know who that is, honestly.
No, I don't know.
The French, we got gassed by Gerard Houllier at that time, who said he's the next Zidane. Wait, was he wrong?
What year was this?
This was about 2003 or 2.
Bruv, man was 3 years old then, bruv.
Oh my days.
Bruv, I'm 20, fam. Oh wait, no, I gotta ask you something. Yeah. No, I got up, bro. When I was like 8, 9, I was growing up with United winning Champions Leagues, Premier League 3 in a row. How did you feel as a Liverpool fan? Because, bro, I feel like shit nowadays, bro. Because, like, being a kid and experiencing this is sick, fam. Like, you know, when you're a kid and you just go to the other kids saying, bro, my team is doing bits, But like, now at uni, bro, I'm just getting bantered, bro, because a lot of my boys are Liverpool fans,
Do you know what it was? You know, when I was in school, I remember vividly. I hated, I used to go to this. My parents used to take me to this supplementary school, for maths and English and stuff on the weekends. And I remember, so I remember Liverpool United were always early kickoffs, and so I never wanted to know the score until I got home for match of the day. There's this one prick that always used to he was a United fan, who used to just tell me the score. Yeah, we beat you 3-1. Like, just ruined my whole day, you prick.
Bro,
I hated it. United, they were dominating. It was annoying.
Go on.
And I was always, I was waiting for the day we won the Premier League, because all of them United fans, all my brethren at United fans, they were getting it. Every single day they were getting a little message on WhatsApp of Henderson lifting it. I don't care what time it was.
Henderson's your captain. Henderson's your greatest ever Liverpool captain, bro. Come on, you can't even deny that.
Bro, I have to
let me show you guys this. I found it.
You brought it home,
bro.
I found it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was that. That was like.
Oh, you know what?
Only ever.
Kolasinac.
Only time I ever did it.
You know what? That didn't age well, though. What you just said in the what's called title. Kolasinac could be the best defensive midfielder we need.
Egal, play the video.
I physically actually cannot play the video. I'm worried that even just showing a little bit of it could get me in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Right. But
bro,
what I will tell
you,
what I said was, I thought, since Kolasinac is so good at driving the ball and he's not the best one-on-one defender, if you put him in the midfield, he's not going to have to defend as tough as he would one-on-one on the wings. So I said, put him in the midfield and let him drive at the dribble and drive, because he's actually good at bringing the ball forward.
Yeah, but the middle is the hardest position, because you've got opponents every side of you. It's gonna be, unless he's got great awareness, no way he's gonna be able to.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I play FIFA, I put him in midfield.
Unfortunately,
that's where I got the idea from originally.
Unfortunately, Kolasinac has left his brain in Bosnia, so can't do much.
Bro, that guy is arguably one of the worst defenders at the club.
He died to Arsenal fans the moment that he gave that ball to Son.
We've signed the body of Kolasinac, forgot to sign the brain.
Bro,
yeah.
That Tottenham game, I don't, bro. You know what? Yeah, that poor defense fucked you lot up, man. Bro, these lot gifted the goal to Tottenham, man. It was.
Oh man, it was embarrassing. But yo, guys in the comment section, there's one guy here. He just commented something. What do you guys think? I can't.
Nah, bro.
You know, if Arsenal get those two guys, Arsenal's getting top 4.
Nah, you know what? Nah, you know what? Yeah,
100%. Because Arsenal's weakness is the midfield. If they get those two, it's over.
Sorry, I would be disappointed if we get both of them and then we only challenge for the top 4. We should be challenging for the title then.
No,
if we get
Oh, come on, Nitish.
You have to chill.
Bro, with that back line.
Ask a Liverpool fan, innit? The title, you need, like, what is to win it, you need a freaking
challenge.
You need continuity.
Yeah, you need like two, 3 seasons. Unless you got like money like Chelsea and City, you got to take your time. 2, 3 seasons and they're ready.
Guys, I've got a good question. Yeah, do you think? Yeah, and I was discussing this with my mate. Yeah, I personally think defenders nowadays are so bad compared to 10 years ago. Like, I just think every team, has like. Personally, Van Dijk's a sick defender, but bro, where was he like when he was 23, 24? He wasn't a big name in the scene, you know. I think defenders nowadays have just gone so bad. Like Harry Maguire, 80 million, bro. Like, oh, you know what? It depresses me in it. But if you had to say the 5 best defenders in the world right now, it's so hard because a lot of them are shit, bro.
No, I think if you ask us all, would Ramos still be in there?
Yeah, Ramos is still.
You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him.
Okay.
Ramos, Van Dijk, you can put them in, but
you put Ramos, Van Dijk.
Yeah, I don't rate Laporte. I'll be honest.
Can you still put Varane after what he did in the Champions League?
Exactly. This is what I mean, bro. I don't think 10 years ago were they making us even like 15 years ago, like, bro. You had defenders like Vidic, Ferdinand.
No. I'll tell you what, 10 years ago.
Why is it gone so bad?
10 years ago, they were making disgusting mistakes. But the only issue now, we've got Twitter that replays these mistakes every 2 seconds. So it's fresh in your mind.
It's not even that. With defenders, we're in a day and age now where everyone wants to play with a ball-playing defenders. Exactly. So we're in a weird transition where defenders are better with the ball, but they're worse defensively. Yeah, sure, you have the exception of Van Dijk, who is part of that old-school class where he's a great defender. But other than that, how many?
I think it's what is it?
Upper Meccano's up and coming.
They've been instructed to play football, so you're always going to get extra mistakes.
Yeah, what do you guys think about Barcelona's centre backs? Do you think Longley or
no?
Any of those guys?
Longley. Bro, if you're conceding 8 goals, there's no way you go down in the best centre.
Yeah.
Well, PK is done out here. He's done, bro.
What about Juventus? Their boys are all old now. You can't even count them anymore. Nucci and other guy, they're both finished. Chiellini.
Guys, 100%. Bro, you name centre backs from 15 years ago, from every team. Puyol, bro, bad boy defender. Pepe back then, bad boy defender, bro.
Oh, by the way, Miami won, Miami beat Boston by 3 points.
Yes, I was rooting for Miami.
But don't you think the poor defenses is what's affecting the game? Because there's such a lack of centre backs right now. I think it's just like I think what happened is that they focus so much on the creative side of things. Even center backs are asked to help build up the attack. They're not really asked to defend first. And we're playing such a high line, and with VAR and everything, it's more created to give defenders more problems and make it harder for them to defend than it is to make it easier for them to defend. Because back in the day, it was all the rules were almost made for defenders to get away with murder. Where now it's the attackers, it's more in the attacker's favor. You know what?
thing that really helped the defenders get away with having a high line. I don't think Liverpool can get away with having a high line that they used to have this year. We've seen it from the league.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what. Yeah. I'll tell you what about Liverpool last season, the beginning of last season. I remember we were getting torn apart with the high line by Norwich, even Chelsea at the Super Cup. I remember Pulisic went through a couple of times. Who else did we play? I think even Aston Villa took advantage of it. But then it takes a while for them to get used to it again, and then it's back on, because two of the goals that Leeds scored was due to that high line.
Nitish, this guy's calling you out.
What is he saying?
He's saying United and Chelsea's team are still far superior if Arsenal get aouar and partey.
You know what, Will Taylor, you're a smart guy, bro. You're a very smart guy.
I'll tell you what, Will Taylor, yeah, you're underestimating Arteta. Arteta surprised me this year.
Nah.
Arteta is I'll tell you what, yeah, he's not like Pep. Pep, he sticks to one way. Arteta he goes with whatever he's got. If he's got like dead defenders, he's not afraid to put 5 man at the back or go defensive. Because he knows he's smart. You gotta be smart.
No. Will's not underestimating. Will just said the teams are far superior.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you that he's underestimating the power of a manager.
No,
yeah, you say we have dead managers.
Dead.
Yeah,
bro.
So, yes,
we got Bruno
top 4.
Bro.
Yeah, we still got top 4.
You got top 4 by what? What's it? Leicester collapsing.
Yeah,
no, because Chelsea. No, that's not true.
Yeah, it's true.
No, it's not.
Watch this. Yeah. No. If they won 2 games,
hold on, Josh.
Leicester couldn't beat us.
No, Chelsea were comfortably in top 4 all season.
Sorry?
Chelsea were comfortably in the top 4 all season.
Oh, yeah, you were kind of shaky.
I'm talking about United. I was talking about United. Sorry, not Chelsea. Bro, Chelsea. I'm saying to you that what? Look at even Chelsea. How the hell do you squander that chance to even finish 3rd? They had it in the bag, but then they squandered it.
But we still
West Ham lost to.
We still finished in the top 4.
No, but you know,
it's not like an impressive way you finished.
Bro,
you say it's not impressive, but when Arteta.
What about this? I don't agree with this comment. He's saying Bruno and Pogba, okay, yes. Kovacic and Kante,
yes.
Better than yeah.
I wouldn't say
by name, yes, right now.
Right now, yeah. You can't
Aouar the baller, bro. I rate Aouar.
But you have to wait.
Look at Arteta got a game out of Xhaka and El Neni.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know,
the system we're playing right now with 3 at the back, it covers the liabilities of your defensive areas in the midfield. It only asks your midfielders to basically be registers and keep the ball ticking over and win the ball back quicker.
Egal, that's all great to hear. However, we're only 1 game into the season. You have a tough run coming on.
No, I'm going based off a sample size from when he came in till now. What he's done with the midfield.
Okay, fine. And from Frank Lampard, you don't rate him, but based off last season, we finished in the top 4.
Yeah, but listen.
Yeah, but what? People barely predicted us to get top 6. We finished in the top 4.
Listen.
Bro, you're
argument.
Don't say listen. Because we had a transfer ban and we lost Eden Hazard.
Yeah, but you get a transfer ban for a
reason. Responsible. No, okay.
Within the transfer ban, they were finding players, bro.
Let me speak. We had a transfer ban. He couldn't bring in his own players. And we also lost Eden Hazard, who was responsible for 49% of our goals the season previously. And we still got on the top 4.
No,
but I'll ask you this question then. Are you confident in Lampard doing bits this season?
Transfer ban, but he brought in 9 players from academy graduates, bringing back players.
Fine, but that's okay, fine. But those are the players we already had from loan and stuff. That doesn't matter.
No,
that's bringing in players. You brought back.
But Egal. That's like me saying. That's like me saying last season, Arsenal promoted Saka from the youth. Does that count as a signing?
Technically, it counts as an addition to the first team, and
No. Does that count as a signing?
I said you
And his
brought in 9
first
players. I didn't
professional
say you
contract.
signed 9 players.
No, but
Okay, fine. So you answered my question. I'm right. He didn't sign anyone. Thank
Did
you.
he get
He
Pulisic?
did sign somebody. He
He
signed
get Pulisic.
yeah, he got
completed the
Pulisic
deal
and
for
Kovacic.
and Pulisic.
And Kovacic.
Pedantic, but those aren't the players that he wanted to sign. But he
No,
benefited
but
off them.
wait,
Fair enough.
Vladimir,
That's not the players
you
that he
man
wanted to
acting,
sign.
bro.
Okay.
You man,
super defensive. We're not.
You could have refused Kovacic.
No one's
though.
talking
You
about
could have
Lampard.
sent him back to Real Madrid.
No, and
We
I
were
just
talking about Arteta.
answered your question. I just answered your question.
no,
No, we weren't talking
hear
about
me.
Lampard. You brought up Lampard.
No, but you're
bro.
saying you're talking about Arteta, and that you guys don't rate Lampard and
We
all
never
the-
said we don't rate Lampard. You said that.
Someone said that.
I said I don't rate Lampard or
And I'm
Solskjaer.
answering
Those
him,
two
and I'm
managers
answering-
I do
I'm
not
answering
rate
him.
because
I'm
they haven't done anything for me to rate them.
But
Okay.
Arteta
You know what?
hasn't done any.
Arteta,
Arteta
you know
hasn't
what?
done
I
anything
would-
for
Arteta
Manchester
has
United.
beaten your Lampard with a better. You had a better
Yes.
team and he beat you.
And
Bro.
Lampard has also beaten Arteta. Jose has also beaten
Where
Arteta.
it count, no, when it listen, I don't mean
Yes.
like one-off game. I'm talking about when it counted a final.
Okay, and Jose has also beaten Arteta. You can beat me in the FA Cup all you want, but if I'm finishing higher in the league and winning the Premier League, that doesn't matter.
But
For
he's
one.
not winning the Premier League. That's the thing.
Okay, Arteta is not winning the Premier League next season.
But what I'm saying is those two signings, Arteta is
Lampard.
higher than Man United, guaranteed.
You know what you're doing?
But Man United,
You're
I
trying
don't
to
think.
defend your point by going on the attack about other things that we're not talking about.
No,
but
I'm not.
we're gonna win the
No,
league
I'm
next
not. No, I'm not. I'm bringing up points because he's saying that he doesn't rate the two managers. I'm trying to show you that you don't underestimate
You rate a Lampard.
Oh no!
enough to finish finish third. Yes.
No, I'm saying
No,
to take you to the next level. But that's what you want, right?
Because they're losing today.
The league, or the Champions League.
Do I think Lampard's the guy? No. But that
Thank
doesn't matter though. He doesn't have to be the guy.
That's
But just
it.
wanna add one thing.
That's why I'm not worried about Chelsea.
You are
Okay,
saying
what?
that
You're not worried about Chelsea this season in terms of what though?
I'm not worried about Chelsea challenging for the title this season.
Okay, fine, but we're not going to challenge for the title this season.
That's
No,
what
that's
that's
they
exactly
just
what I
want to
said.
get. They
You're
want to
saying-
bridge the gap in
you're not
it,
worried.
same with United.
You're saying you're not worried about Chelsea. So who am I talking to? Are you a Liverpool fan?
I'm a Liverpool fan, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you were an Arsenal fan. Okay, fine. You're not worried about us. That's fine, but we're not supposed to be the worry.
Yeah, but
So
the way
yeah.
a lot of Chelsea fans are
whole
going on,
narrative
it's like
changed.
Yeah, but you can't blame them for being gassed. Of course they are.
no, they can be gassed, but like
Yes.
their
This
manager.
week-
If you had a manager, I'll be gassed with you guys. You get
If
me?
you
'Cause
lose
I'll be
this week-
scared. If you not had like a top manager, I'll be obviously
Okay,
shaking
fine.
them.
That doesn't mean that
But
you
you
want
This
God.
week, oh my god! If
No,
you
but
lose
lad-
this
but
week,
lad-
you know what's going to happen? If
Hmm?
Liverpool lose this week to Chelsea, the whole narrative
Oh.
switches. They're going to start talking about Chelsea as a title contender.
No,
They
no,
will,
no,
they will,
no,
they
no,
will.
it won't. They'll be talking about Liverpool lack of signings.
Yeah,
I
But
think-
wait, Latimer,
Give
hear me
anyways-
out, bro. No, but
Hello?
hear
Go
me
ahead.
out. Chelsea, yeah, they act like they're bro. You have a good squad even with the transfer ban. You man had Kovacic, Ross Barkley, yeah, Jorginho, Kante, yeah. Bro, we had Lingard and Pereira in the midfield. You man actually had good players, yeah. Bro,
Okay.
yo, can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
No. But bro, you man acting like your squad was shit, bro. Going into the season,
No,
your
I
squad
never
was
said our
decent.
No, yeah, but United squad was
But
better
that's
based on the no. Let me answer your question. Based on the attacking players that you had, and also your defense, your team, or at least first 11, was better. We may have more squad depth, but it wasn't quality.
Pogba was out injured. Rashford, Martial was out injured.
Yeah, no. I'm going off base the start of the season.
Guys, I got work tomorrow. We're gonna wrap it up soon.
Yeah.
Just closing remarks. End the topics. Aubameyang signed the deal. Chelsea, Liverpool coming up, and Manchester United's first game of the season. What do you? Let's just end it on that. What do you guys think about those topics?
Okay. Aubameyang, that was a good thing for Arsenal. They needed to keep him.
Good thing for Arsenal, I can't lie. But
Yeah.
for the player, I think he can win trophies other places. Like,
Yeah,
I want to see. I want to see
club,
Aubameyang win Champions League.
It's good for the club, I guess, but Aubameyang won't be regarded as a great because he won't win the trophies to match how good he is.
Yeah, but in my eyes, if he can pass Van Persie and get 60 goals in the next 3 years,
yeah,
then
that's great for your club. But in terms of world football, we won't recognize him as a true great.
No, I'm talking about listen to what he said. This was what he said today. Watch this little clip, okay? 1 second. This is the clip that I seen today.
Arsenal fans, finally, as you know, I've just signed the thing. I wanted to share this with us, with you guys, and yeah, so happy, a bit nervous, a lot of people here. So yes, people were asking to sign that thing. It's finally done. I'm really, really happy to staying here. Yes, this is my home. As you know, I feel so good here. So yes, it's a great day. Hope you enjoy your day. Yeah, we have a beautiful weather today. And yes, I signed the thing because I want to become Arsenal legend. And
that last part is what I wanted you guys to hear.
Yeah, Egal. I did not. That doesn't negate what I just said.
You said world football.
No, yeah, great in world football. He will be an Arsenal legend. That's fine. But in terms of world football, he's not.
He's already considered world class. He's already
no. I'd not say world class. I said world great.
No, bro.
He's already world class, mate.
No, I did not say. You guys. No. He's saying that he's world class, but he'll not be mentioned amongst the greats because of the lack of trophies.
You can say he will, even if he went if he breaks Aubameyang's record, that's fine. But in 10, 20 years time, we're not going to look at Aubameyang on the same level as Henry.
Yeah. See, if that is the case, no one's comparing him to Henry.
I'm saying I mean, if he say he gets close to Henry's record, you can say he's an Arsenal legend, which is fine for you, cool. But he's not going to be considered on the level as an Henry, as a Drogba, as a Lewandowski, Benzema, whoever, because he didn't win the trophies to match.
And that's he has to win the league or the Champions League with Arsenal to be considered a Premier League great.
Not just one, multiple.
No, I think Arsenal's project is a 3-year project, and by the end of it, Aubameyang will be done with his career. That's why I find it sad, bro. Aubameyang will help you, yeah, but I don't think he'll be there. Like, if you lot, the way you lot are planning with your future, I don't think Aubameyang would be there if you lot were to win trophies. Because I think he'd.
But there are 2 points to add to that. One thing, if he wanted to be a world great, he would have chosen France over Gabon. That is one. Second thing is, if he wanted to be a world great, even if he went to Barca right now, if he went to Real Madrid, he wouldn't be doing that because they are also struggling, and we are doing better than them in terms of few things.
Even at Barca Madrid, you can win La Liga.
You can win La Liga easily. Also,
and the Copa del Rey.
Also, Aubameyang chose Gabon because he's not starting for France.
No, he chose Gabon because of his dad's legacy.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, you can also say that, but
that's a family reason. That's a family reason, bro. That's different.
Maybe that is true. Maybe that's true. But he would not have gotten into that squad.
I think he would have started for.
He had a choice to pick between.
No, he would have started for France.
No, he had a choice to pick between Italy or France, wasn't it? Or was it Spain or France? What was it?
Spain or France.
Yeah, it was Spain or France. He had a choice between.
His mother's Spanish.
Yep, he went for Gabon, so that tells a lot of things about the player.
Yeah. You can say that, but it also shows the mentality.
No, I would pick my father's nation over playing for England. Straight.
Me personally,
you got to keep the tradition.
I can't pick my father's nation.
Somalia, bro?
Yeah, I'm from Somalia.
Me personally,
Somalia first.
Yes,
Somalia even have a football team.
They don't even have a football team. I'm looking to inspire children.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll probably pick Canada before I pick Somalia, bro.
No. Canada for what? They're basically Somalia's level, fam.
Now, you know what?
That was joke.
For me, it's about actual legacy. So I'd want to win as many trophies.
and earn the money. You know why? Because being after football, you can then use that money.
You know what? If you pick
No, Egal,
There's
listen.
No, what's your background though? What's your ethnicity?
Nigerian.
If you went and picked Nigeria and you were an absolute baller, you would be a Nigerian legend.
Yes.
Legacy wise.
I'm also winning trophies.
One of a few.
Egal, listen, I'm also winning trophies.
What are you winning with England, bro?
I'm not English.
Bro, England aren't winning.
Irish.
I'm Irish. Yeah, I'm Irish.
Ireland. What are you gonna win with Ireland?
Ireland over Nigeria.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm picking Nigeria.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks. Yes. Oh, I thought you were saying you were gonna pick Ireland. I was gonna be like,
no, I'm picking Nigeria because at least I'm winning the Cup of Nations.
Facts. No, but that's not even a competition. That's not even a competition.
It's a competition. It is a competition.
Nah, bro. You're picking Nigeria every day.
You don't. No, yeah, the Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
So are you picking Nigeria for trophies?
Yeah.
No, not just trophies.
You're picking Nigeria because of African Cup nations and World Cup competitions. Ireland are not getting to the World Cup and they're not winning the Euros.
They're not getting in the Euros, bro. Let's be honest. If Ireland
let's be real, guys. Yeah, even England, they're just hype. They're not getting nowhere.
Yeah, bro. You know, guys, hear me out. I'll tell you why England won't win Euros. The players don't have the mentality. I'll say this now, bro. You see, French players, Italian players, Portugal players. They got the mentality to do well, bro. I think England players, they just piss about, go drinking.
Yo, this is a conversation for another day. Let's just move on to the Chelsea match. Winners, guys. Who's gonna win? Chelsea, Liverpool. I'll start with the rivals. First, I'll go with Prime. Chelsea, Liverpool. What's your prediction?
Liverpool are favourites, but Chelsea can win the game. It'll probably be narrow, 2-1.
Okay.
Chelsea.
Yes, Chelsea.
Okay, I'm going for 3-1 Liverpool win.
Okay.
Ooh, nah.
Context? Okay, no, he's cool. Yo, Harris.
I think it would be like a 1-1 draw. I don't. It looks hard. I can't lie. If Ziyech and Pulisic coming back, it's looking like an interesting game. I can't lie.
Ziyech is not playing 100%.
He's not playing.
Bum. Some of the guys from the block. But yo, guys in the comment section, let us know who you think's gonna win, Chelsea or Liverpool. Nitish, Liverpool, Chelsea. Who's gonna win? What's the scoreline?
I get the feeling 2-2 draw.
Okay. And you know what I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go Mo Salah brace, and it's gonna be a 2-1 victory for
Liverpool. Can I just go back to that comment? Players play the game. Excellent coaches win your matches. Arteta got Nelly playing like prime Pirlo. Don't compare Nelly to Pirlo, please. Watch out for Arsenal this season. Something's brewing. Arsenal are definitely contenders. I'm assuming he means contenders for the title. Can I say this?
He means for the top 5.
Either way, can I say this? The way
Arteta, if he meant title, he would have said title.
No, listen. The way he got you guys talk about Arteta to be this dawn of a manager, if all of that is true, he's not going to be at Arsenal that long. Because bigger clubs will snap him up with the spending power.
He's not at Arsenal because bigger clubs haven't approached him. He's at Arsenal because he wants to be at Arsenal.
He's at Arsenal because he wants to be at Arsenal.
Give him time.
You have to understand. To take a gamble on a guy who's never had a job as a head manager and to bring him into your club for his first job, he will have a sense of affinity to the club. Not only has he played for the club, he captained the club to FA Cup, and he wasn't even supposed to be a captain. He wasn't even. People were saying he wasn't even Arsenal level, but he now has extension to the club. And I feel like there's this thing going on in world football with Pirlo, with Lampard, with even Hansi Flick, who was promoted within. Everyone is going with people who have affinity to their club.
Yeah, Egal. Lampard's a Chelsea legend. Ollie's a United legend. Pirlo's a Juve legend. Hansi Flick is affiliated with Bayern Munich. Arteta is not an Arsenal legend. 1, 2.
No, but
one of the big reasons was because he trained. He was a coach under Pep, and Pep was a big factor for him getting the Arsenal job. No. Let me finish. If he's really this done of a manager, Barcelona will come in for him. City.
I don't see him leaving.
I'm not saying next season. It'll probably be 2 or 3 seasons.
but if he's really this great manager, and with all of the things that he will be with Arsenal, you guys won't spend accurately for him to make that push to win a league or a Champions League.
More than Liverpool already. You've seen
I think he'll either become Spain coach or that's it.
Yeah, okay. Egal, you say you spend more than Liverpool, but that doesn't matter because we know Liverpool don't really spend.
No,
we know Chelsea and United.
You guys make fun of. You can't make fun of Arsenal spending when the league title winners didn't really spend.
No. Yes, but Liverpool don't have the financial power to spend. So you're comparing yourselves to someone who doesn't spend money.
I know, but I'm comparing myself to the Premier League champs and the former we call it Champions League winners.
Why don't you compare yourself to Man City, who won the Prem twice on the bounce time?
Because what they do is not realistic, bro. They have a packed midfield, and then they go spend 35 million on Bernardo Silva. Arsenal can't.
But that's my point. Arsenal can't spend money to further improve on the squad.
But you're the same guy who was saying Everton did a good job spending their money.
Yes, they did. But Everton.
But it's Everton, man. It's Everton.
Egal 1, Everton aren't Arsenal 2. Everton aren't trying in 3 years or in 2 years or whatever to win the league.
Yo, you're underestimating what we have.
No. Egal. What am I underestimating? Egal, what am I underestimating?
This is what you're underestimating. Arteta has already coached guys like Reece and stuff because when he was a player, he was coaching.
Egal,
as a player.
How am I but I'm not underestimating Arteta.
I have a point. Let me get to it. My point was Arteta. You're underestimating Arteta based on the fact that he's already as a player at the club. He was doing partial coaching for the under teams at the time when he was a player. He was already doing work experience there. He does have an affiliation with the club. As much as he's not as a legend as much as these other guys, he does have an affiliation with the club. He's played for the club. He's captained the club. He may not be a legend. I agree with you there. But you cannot.
He's a decent player, though.
Another thing I said is underestimating Arteta too. If he's at the club, and you can say he has an affiliation, but can you actually trust your board to adequately back him? I'm not saying. Listen, no. Shush. Listen, I'm not saying in terms of money because you can say you spend more than Liverpool. That doesn't matter to me because saying you spend more than a broke person doesn't mean you spend money.
No, but bro.
First of all,
will you be able to spend money on the City? You don't spend money on the same level as Chelsea or City, or Real Madrid, or
you don't need to be successful to be spending that.
No, you don't need to spend, bro.
No, you do because no. Listen, bro, I'm not done. Look at Liverpool. With all the good findings and stuff that they did with Salah and Mane and everyone, they still had to buy Van Dijk, Alisson, and Fabinho to be able to.
But bro. That's not really the club spent like own money though. They literally sold Coutinho to buy them players.
Okay, and they did. And what big player will Arsenal have to be able to sell like that?
Bro, some of the I reckon they'll get rid of. They'll get rid of Martinelli. Martinelli will leave, bro. In 3 or 4 years, they'll get rid of him. For
okay, and what if he does that, and he's not able to win the league, not due to his inability as a manager, but just because of the fact of the monopoly that Chelsea, City, and United are.
I think you're focusing too much on the whole thing. This is a project; it's a building thing, and we're excited. No. You're dissecting it.
No. I'm not focusing. No. You're focusing on your own club, which you should be because you're an Arsenal fan. The way I look at football, I don't just focus on my club. I look at everything else around me in terms of how to be successful.
Yeah, but you have to build within. You can't focus on.
No. Build within, that's great, but you also have to look around you to see how you can take an advantage.
That's what we're doing. When you look around us, I can see Liverpool could possibly be on a decline, and in 3 years' time, it could be different in 3 years' time. We don't know what's going to happen in 3 years' time. We're all guessing, and you know what?
I know, and that's why I'm saying
I'm just happy that I can see light at the end of the tunnel.
That's why I'm saying if Arteta's really this guy, and really this amazing world-class manager, the best clubs around, the biggest clubs around, will come in for him. Because as big as
I don't believe
no, I'm not
They would
finished.
only come in for him if he succeeds.
As big as Arsenal, you guys may say Arsenal are, Barcelona are still bigger. Real Madrid
Barcelona are only going to come in for him if we win a league title. They're not going to come in for him if we win more FA Cups.
Well, not even that. He'll go in for him if you're challenging. But if
No,
you guys
no.
Hold on.
okay, if I finish, you're interrupting, but at least let me finish.
Bro, you've been going on for an hour.
I haven't been on for an hour, but okay.
You've been on for 2 hours.
No, if you're interrupting a point I'm making, it's going to make things keep going on. Let me wrap it up. My point is, and I'm looking at this as unbiased, I know what Arsenal are like from the past, so I don't trust how this is to continuously to be backed. It happened with Emery, second season, he wasn't adequately backed, and it fell apart.
No, but bro, tactically, Emery ain't there. That's the thing. That's the difference.
And tactically, Arteta is there.
And coach.
So if he's not backed...
Bro, Arteta got El Neni doing masterclasses. This is El Neni.
Masterclasses against
let's just let what's happening on the pitch.
The same Liverpool side that you guys are saying are declining.
Yeah,
but they still won the league, innit? Like, come on, that's something.
Liverpool's not declining. Number one, number two.
No.
I hear both points. I hear Prime's point is basically saying, and I kind of agree with him. Your structure, your ownership is an issue. If they don't have a structure to back Arteta when he's doing really, really good, then he might leave. But if they do back him, then he can stay.
And that's accurate.
They will back him. They will back him. That's
we're backing him or not backing him. My whole thing is, let's just let what's happening happen, and let's see where this goes. Because we cannot guess, we cannot do anything. I just want to be happy. Stop trying to ruin my mood. Anyways, guys, No. I get it. I completely get it, Prime. Don't worry. But yo, big up to everybody coming on. Natish, Prime, Noor, Harris. Big up to all you guys. I hope you guys are following me on Twitter, so you guys I can DM you guys whenever you guys want to come on in the future. This has been nice talking about a little bit of everything. I'm gonna probably do another podcast tomorrow, if anything. So just let me know if you guys don't already have me on Twitter. You can check me out on Twitter. And anyone who's not subscribed, you guys already know. Just hit that subscribe button right now while you can. And we're out of here.
What time are you gonna be doing this?
Say no more, bro.
Probably 7 in the afternoon tomorrow or 8.
7 what, UK time?
Yeah.
Okay.